SKOL VIKES. You hear me? SKOL VIKES. You hear me? Was supposed to start this live at 12, but I figure I'll go ahead and start it earlier, homie, since I got time. You hear me? Go ahead and get this Vikings talk out the way. Will I be continuing Vikings talk, etc.? Yeah, here and there. But the rest of the season, as far as the rest of the season goes, I mean, point blank, period, disappointing season. And everybody pretty much know where I stand as far as KOC, KWESI, this whole new regime, players, coaching staff, etc. You know exactly how I feel. And that's what I'm gonna be pushing the rest of the season. In season, off season, it's 3 seasons to this whole football thing. You hear me, dog? Heavy. You got the actual season, where they play ball. You got the off season, then you got the third season, man. Playoffs, which the Vikings won't be in this year. So you say this may be the highest level of failure possible, dog. Period, Heavy. That's where we at with it, man. As far as the season as a whole, like I said, a failure for the season. You hear me? Heavy, inexcusable, no excuses. I don't care if it was McCarthy as your quarterback, etc. KOC made that choice. KWESI made that choice. At the end of the day, boom. You acquire certain free agents. At the end of the day, boom. This is the depth chart you built on the O-line. At the end of the day, you hear me, dog? Heavy. They didn't have to go with McCarthy, They could have brung Rodgers in. They could have went a different route. At the end of the day, like KWESI and KOC always have been saying, coming in the door since day one, bro. You hear me, They're going to do it their way. Their way, right? Their choices, their signings, them acquiring certain positions, certain talent. So they're doing it their way. So if they're doing it their way was what? For 4 years, their way has been what? Wrong, incorrect, heavy. Now, they made some good moves, but very few, period. This season was the ultimate failure, Ultimate failure. And the more I sat back on it and thought about it, KWESI and KOC can go. I repeat, KWESI and KOC can go for sure. Get him out the building. KWESI hasn't done enough piss poor job in drafting players. Piss poor, Then you got players going to other teams, performing well, elevating their game. So you fall back to see, hey, is it piss poor position coaching as far as the O-line goes? I'm gonna get into they punk ass later. This is what going on 7, 8 years where your offensive line is the weakest link of your offense. I mean, damn, they 4 years in. All these acquisitions, free agent acquisitions, big punk ass Fries, he looking soft. Ryan Kelly, he looking soft. He looking worse than Bradbury with his big punk ass. So what you telling me here? What you telling me here? You hear me? What you telling me? The KOC is who he is. We talking about on the field play, period. You got a team that's stacked on paper. But what the hell does that mean if it's on paper, but doesn't translate to the field? And it starts from top to bottom. Coaching, the most important part of our team, like I always say. You hear me? KOC for 4 years, man. For 4 years, we've seen nothing from him. Nothing. Tired of hearing about what he did, 13 wins, 14 wins. He did this, he did that. Man still ain't won a playoff game yet, period. He lost to the Giants, which the Vikings had a better team. Lost, period. You hear me? Heavy. Come on, bro. This whole season, he's been inconsistent. His offense has been inconsistent. Did you see that performance versus Seattle? Did you see that performance versus Seattle? And once again, I'm going to keep continuing to go back to it. When did the domino effect begin? The 3rd and 1, just like in Green Bay, baby. You hear me? When KOC was in his ego, not wanting to listen, bro, having a fucking malfunction, period. Mental collapse. He's not a great leader of men. He hasn't been a great leader of men. It's starting to seem like it was all a facade. You hear me, dog? Heavy. And if he was, he no longer is, period. This man lost the team. I said it 3 weeks ago. This man has lost the team, But everybody want to blame McCarthy, right? Blame JJ, right? Are you kidding me, baby? Are you kidding me? Huh? Before they blame the O-line, before they blame KOC, huh? But like I always say, KOC, right? He will be protected, huh? The buddy system, the good old boy system. You hear me? That's what he's in, coming off of McVay, the McVay tree, right? Oh, so they're gonna protect him as much as they can while they try to bash and shit can McCarthy, Brosmer. I don't want to hear shit about Brosmer. All you people who hype Brosmer up. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. JJ's not. JJ's not. He's ready. He can run KOC's offense. Like I told you, dumb motherfuckers. I don't care who the quarterback is, how quick your release is. If KOC is your play caller and your head coach and that's your option, that's your piss poor offensive line, I don't give a damn who the quarterback is, dog. You hear me? Ain't no quarterback gonna be successful. Not Tom Brady in his fucking prime. Not no damn whoever you want to name. Huh? Patrick Mahomes, Herbert, nobody. With that bullshit play calling and that bullshit you call of an O-line, you hear me? Ain't no quarterback gonna have motherfucking success, period. You know? Heavy. Yeah. Inconsistent punk. What you expect from Ross, man? Everybody hyping him up. Oh, he's better than McCarthy. Oh, yeah, big SKOL. He's ready. He's better than McCarthy. He can get the ball out quick. He can do this. He can do that. So what? Yeah, he can't protect himself. You hear? He can't call the plays. You hear? Huh? You know? Heavy, man. For real. He can't make his receivers catch the ball, right? You hear me? Huh? Yeah, man. You know? Come on, bro. Stop the cat. This starts way before, I repeat, way before a damn quarterback, a rookie quarterback at that. 3rd and 1. I repeat, homie. Huh? We're going to get to the KOC presser in a minute. But 3rd and 1, same situation. He does it again. Who does that remind you of? Kirk Cousins. Same situation every time. He does it again. While he continues to get paid, continues to commit highway robbery. You hear me? Continues to get over on the people, on the fans. You hear me? Behind fake smiles and care. So what we really talking about here round yonder, you know? I'm going to get into the comments in a minute. Hold it down, comment down, hold it down, comment the fuck down, huh? Heavy. You hear me, huh? Yeah. We got to be real here, though. We got to be real here. They want to blame everybody and they damn mama, but they don't want to blame the main culprit, who is clearly KOC and that nigga KWESI, huh? Heavy. Yeah, like I said, I gave KWESI a little bit of leeway, but no, that nigga back on it too. Get his ass up out of here too, period. See me? See me? You hear me, huh? Yeah. See, I saw enough with Mike Zimmer, dog, period. So Mike Zimmer showed me, nah, you don't need to keep nobody too long, period. Everybody was talking about when Jim Harbaugh came to town. Oh, Jim Harbaugh, his attitude. He has friction with the managers. He has friction with the GM. He won't last 4 years. I don't give a fuck. I guarantee Jim Harbaugh in these 4 years KOC and KWESI been here, huh? They would have been in the NFC championship. They would have played for Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck how crazy and toxic he get after 4 years because he don't agree with management and he be headbutting the management and the owners. So what? Probably he probably need to shake some shit up around that bitch. I don't give a damn. You telling me we got him for 4 years and in 4 years he get us to a Super Bowl, an NFC championship, a playoff push, a playoff run? The hell you talking about, man? I'll take him over KOC. He's starting to look like all the rest of them, period. You know? And the WILFS do the same thing every every fucking tenure. You hear me? Heavy, dog. No cap. Ride nuts. Ride nuts. The WILFS ain't learned yet how to stop overpaying players. Because at the end of the day, the WILFS is the owners round that bitch. They got the final say, final call. They can fire KOC right now. Today. You hear me? Today. I mean, boom. Hey, KO, what up, man? Yeah, this just ain't working. You got to go. It's 4 years and you ain't won one playoff game. We can't keep you around like we did Mike Zimmer. We can't keep you around like we did Kirk Cousins. You got to go, KOC. No hard feelings, baby, but this is a business. This is a business. And the WILFs have turned a new leaf. We want to win. We're tired of being mediocre and average, and we've seen enough for you and KWESI, your buddy, your pal, KWESI and your buddy, alcoholic West Phillips for too many years, KOC. 4 years too long. You got to go. KWESI, bitch, you're out too. You hear me? You can't draft to save your damn life. You can't draft to save your damn life. You was gonna give up on Jordan Addison. You wanted to trade up or trade down to fucking get to not trade Jordan Addison. And KOC had to talk your dumb ass out of that. Oh, you suck. You're out of here too, KWESI. You're out of here too, baby. You've been around the Niners. You've been around the Browns, and your dumb ass still can't orchestrate a team, put a team together. Talking all this analytic bullshit, this political, analytical, my ass bullshit up your ass, Gump. You can go to. We are the WILFs and we turned to new leaf and we want to win. Huh? We want to win. Huh? You know? You hear me? Yeah, we like being in New York City. Yeah, we like seeing the Giants and we're cool with the Giants, etc. We like going to New York and living in New York, etc., etc. But damn it, we don't want to be like the Giants and the punk ass Jets. You hear me? So you got to go, you some bitch. You hear me? What's left to see? Somebody in the chat tell me what the hell is left to see from these motherfuckers. Huh? Yeah. It's been 4 years of being patient with these motherfuckers. You hear me? Yeah. Huh? Tired of all the fake smiles, pretty faces, man. Huh? You hear me? I read through that, bro. You hear me? Heavy. Nah, bro. Enough of that, dog. Huh? I'm gonna keep going back to the Bears to make you motherfuckers mad. You hear me? Everybody said, oh, we're so glad we didn't get Ryan Poles. We're so glad we got KWESI. Ryan Poles been there, what, the same amount of time? And you see the difference in 4 years, nigga. You see the difference in where an organization is headed in 4 years, where a team is headed in 4 years. You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap. The bitch ass WILFs didn't want Ryan Poles. Why? Because he was going to shake shit up. He was going to come in here talking his shit, making maneuvers, talking about, hey, I'm going to do this my way. Get the fuck out my way. You hear me? And don't say shit to me. Let me handle this Chicago business. Shout out, respect Ryan Poles and that Chicago business. You hear me, nigga? Yeah. Huh? Bitch, yeah. Respect to the Chicago Bears, nigga. Heavy. They did it the right way. They owners did it the right way. Huh? You hear me? Because they got a certain standard they wanted to meet. You hear me? Heavy, huh? Yeah. Ryan Poles went in there, cut this player, cut that player. You get out of here. You too old and you ain't producing. You making too much. Get your bitch ass up out of here. And he took 1-2 bad years, and now they playoff bound. Huh? Now they the number 1 seed in the NFC. Playoff bound. You hear me? You hear me, huh? Heavy, homie. What the Vikings done did. Keep players for too long. Huh, homie? Huh? Still got Harrison Smith back there in coverage. You hear me? Huh? Heavy, dog. Release Cam Bynum. You hear me? Yeah. Extended Josh Metellus. He can't cover nobody. You hear me? Heavy. Extended a coach and a GM who ain't won a playoff game in 4 years. Period. They give you 2 good seasons and everybody cool with it. Period. Year 4 of the regime regressing. You got Justin Jefferson giving up, saying fuck this shit on the sidelines. You hear me? Chicago Bears year 4. Boom. 8-3, 9-3. Just beat the Eagles' ass. You hear me? Might be the best team in the NFC. Straight up, nigga. Heavy. Huh? But we want to talk about McCarthy and talk about Brosma. What the hell you expect? But we don't talk about 3rd and 1. Play action to the short side of the field. Are you kidding me, baby? Are you kidding me? Coach of the year? Huh? Coach of the year. They gave this man. Period. Huh? Because he what? Got a nice smile? Nice family? Nice so-called Christian man. Same as Kirk Cousins, right? Got over for 6 years because he was a so-called Christian man and good family man. Bitch ass nigga ain't even show up to work on Tuesdays. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Huh? So what you telling me here, bruh? See why the Vikings ain't won no damn Super Bowl, bruh. You hear me, huh? Heavy. Period. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Clear to see now. Authentic, huh? Ever clear, dog. 1,000, boy. Period. No cap. Huh? Ain't no fucking standard. Ain't been no standard around this bitch. Huh? Ain't been no loyalty. Ain't been no real brotherhood around this bitch. Ain't been no real leadership around that bitch. Huh? Heavy. You know? Tired of hearing motherfuckers talk about, oh, 1970, we had a tough team. 2009, we had this, we had that. Oh, 1998. Man, fuck all that, man, huh? You hear me? Tired of talking about a 1998 team. Fuck all that, bruh. Huh? 98. Huh? 2009. You hear me? 2017, man. I want to hear about that. Keep talking about that bullshit. You hear? Ain't did shit since. Saying, oh, 1998, my boy. Randy Moss. Motherfucker, everybody was watching Moss. Bitch. You hear? Heavy. Talk to me about a McCarthy and a Brosma. KOC and KWESI, your head coach and GM. And you want to talk to me about McCarthy playing behind a trash ass O-line? Heavy. A O-line who stay injured? Heavy. Darisaw, so-called one of the best left tackles, can't even play a whole season. Huh? You hear me? Donovan Jackson, your rookie, banged up, injured. Come on, bruh. Are you kidding me, baby? Are you kidding me? Then everybody, boom, switch the blame to Brosma. That's how we go. But it's never directed to KOC. Never at KOC. Never, homie. Heavy, yeah. Never. I mean, shit. They even go at KWESI, but no one never comes directly at KOC. Period. Heavy. Bottom line, especially the big world media with these so-called analysts and experts type shit who don't know shit for real, never really watched more than a half of Vikings football for real, huh? Heavy, dog. You hear me? Straight up, no cap. Sitting back, clicking and ticking and talking shit. Shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing about Vikings business for real. Heavy. This season was a failure. I don't care who the quarterback would have been. Sam Darnold again, McCarthy, whoever. Aaron Rodgers, whoever, nigga. You hear me? You don't make the playoffs, this season is a failure. KOC gotta go. KWESI gotta go. You got SKOL. What's his name? Brandon SKOL as your backup tackle. A nigga named SKOL as your backup tackle. Are you kidding me, KWESI, baby? You hear me? You know? And these are, fire your whole scouting staff, period. Your whole scouting staff, talent acquisition staff sucks monkey donkey balls, period. Heavy. All night they suck the balls. They swallow balls. All night, donkey balls, period. Heavy. Huh? Trash, bro. Atrocious. What are their credentials? Huh? How do you put scout by someone's name and they can't scout for shit? Are you kidding me? Heavy. They can't identify talent for shit. Are you kidding me? Heavy. What are we really talking about here? Somebody please tell me what more do we need to see from the two stooges? Take that bitch ass nigga Ryan Grigson with you, whatever his name is, period. The only one who needs to stay and be head coach is Brian Flores, period. Brian Flores should be the head coach starting today, nigga. Huh? Today. Oh, I know. That's going to make some of you racist, hateful, evil-hearted, prejudiced Minnesota Vikings fans mad. Woo, woo, boom. Y'all, it's going to make some of y'all mad, huh? Heavy, homie. You hear me? You know? Oh, it would make y'all so mad as KOC. If KOC got fired and they brought in a black man for the position, right? Oh, yeah, I know, man. You hear me? I didn't see it in the comments, seen it in the news, all that. Heavy, homie. You hear me? Oh, yeah. Ooh, man. A lot of you Vikings fans is some bigot, racist, low down, some bitches. Huh? Some bitches, huh? You hear me? And if Big SKOL got to stand alone and say it, damn it, I'll say it, because mostly everybody pussy anyway. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Heavy. Huh? You know? Look at your media. Huh? Your media team. They're soft. They never ask the real questions. This coach never gets pressed for nothing. The GM neither, for nothing. Wes Phillips for nothing. This man get caught drinking, DWI, DUI, he get off scot-free. Jordan Addison get caught, they want to lock him up, throw away the key. They want to suspend him, take his bread, fuck with his federale, fuck with his guapino, etc., etc. Wes Phillips get caught drinking and dipping and slipping and tipping like a bitch night before the game, day before the game. He not only get to coach, he get to travel with the team. No repercussions, no consequences round now, round yonder. Pick and choose, bro. Pick and choose, you hear me? But this ain't just in this realm. This is the world we live in, dog. Pick and choose, bro. Wherever you at. The workplace, you in a restaurant, you in a sports team, whatever, nigga. Pick and choose, dog. No cap. You hear me? Straight up. Huh? Ain't it funny, though? Ain't it ironic, homie? Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever asked Wes Phillips, hey, Wes, why were you drinking and driving and getting fucked up 2 days before the game? You hear me? Aren't you a leader? Aren't you supposed to be a coach, as a leader, as an offensive coordinator? Why were you riding around having a parlay 2 days before the game? Wes Phillips, you're supposed to be in there preparing for the game, coaching and shit, type shit, dog. Scheming shit up. You hear me, dog? Making sure your scheme and play input is proper. Come on, man. This shit crazy, man. They just collecting checks, man. Collecting checks, bro. Point blank, period. You hear me? 4 years collecting checks, man. You hear me? For real. Oh, man. Every day I repeat, every day this shit becomes more clear. Not just about the Vikings, but the world in general. Huh? Heavy. Yay. You know? But you come with the truth. A motherfucker want to say, you tripping. You hear me? No, bro. No, man. KOC is gone. It's time for him to go. Heavy. KWESI is gone. It's time for him to go. Heavy. Huh? We'll get into the WILFS later, period. But right now, get to this KOC presser, man. Matter of fact, no, man. Get to these comments first, bro. Yeah, man. You hear me? We got in the building, bro. Where's the motherfucking presser? EJ, get these soft shaman coach KWESI out of here. Hey, Tech Jedi in the building, man. Shout out Tech Jedi in the building, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Soft as cotton, bro. Soft as shaman, bro. For real. Jettas isn't signing up for this. I bet the request to trade before season is over. Hey, I wouldn't be shocked, Tech. I mean, do I think he will request the trade? Probably not. But I think one more year, the Vikings don't do right and do right by the quarterback and just do right by this team in general. Jettas probably want to go, bro, for real. I mean, can you blame him, bro? Huh? Could you blame him? Could you have blamed him with Mike Zimmer, period? Like I said, your head coach lost the team. He lost the team, bro, during the season, mid-season. His players no longer believe in him. His personnel no longer believes in him. Shit. I don't know if Brian Flores even no longer believes in him. Correct. Boom. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Period. Heavy. They cannot afford to do the same thing they did with Mike Zimmer. You think KOC don't know how the WILFS operate? You don't think he don't know he can get over, huh? You don't think in the back of his mind he said, hey, boom, if I take this job, you hear me? At least I'm going to an organization with some soft ass owners, you know, who don't give a damn about winning for real, so I can get over, huh? I cannot prove nothing. I cannot win a playoff game and get an extension and get coach of the year, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. They'll continue to pay me and keep me around. Oh yeah, I can go. I can stay long at this organization, huh? Yeah. You don't think he peeked back and saw and watched what Mike Zimmer did, how Mike Zimmer got over, how he was there for too long? You hear me? Heavy. Yeah, man. You don't think KWESI peeked back and said, all right, boom, I can go over here and get over? Yeah. I can get an extension and get over? Yeah. Period. Same as Rick Spielman, same as Mike Zimmer. Bottom line, dog. Rewarded without any actions. You hear me? Heavy, man. You know? Rewarded without any achievements being accomplished, any goals being accomplished, period, dog, for real. Rewarded just cause who he know, who she know. You hear me? Heavy. Favoritism, politics, BS, you know what it is, dog. Good old boy system. See, KOC is very protected by his peers. For what damn reason? I don't know. But he's very protected by his peers. You hear me? Heavy, man. Period. Everyone rides his nuts, period. Heavy. From the analysts, from all the content creators, Vikings media, Vikings content creators. You hear me? From the cowherds, his buddy guys, to all those guys, bro. Stephen A. Smiths, ESPNs. Who else, bro? All of them, bro. Heavy. No one never says, hey, all right, boom. KOC may be the issue. Let me look at this team in the span of 4 years. It may be bigger problems than the quarterback, than the whole line. Huh? You hear me? Period. Yeah. Look at this roster. Look at this personnel. Yeah, you may have talent acquired from free agency, but where's the draft talent? Where's the rookies that are showing out and performing at a high level? Are you really building a team, or are you just covering up with a band-aid? You're just trying to hit every year in free agency, hoping you get a hit. Period. Now it's starting to seem like that's what Allen and Hargrave was. KWESI hoping to get a hit. Not give him credit, give him props for acquiring the likes of Blake Cashman, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jonathan Grenard, etc. Cannot take that away from him, right? Period. You know? And Hargrave and Allen haven't been horrible, but they haven't met expectations, in my opinion. You hear me? Heavy. You know? Now I know you gotta take that with a grain of salt, right? As well, because the offense ain't done shit. We talking about a defense who been on the field literally the whole damn season, bro. Point blank, period. You hear me, dog? No cap. So can we really judge the defense fairly? Judge these free agent acquisitions fairly? Now you can judge Isaiah Rodgers. He's a pure bitch, dog. Straight up. No disrespect, but on that field, coming up, hitting and tackling, I don't want no cornerback like that on my damn squad, period. On top of that, he can't cover either. He got all that speed, but he can't cover worth shit either. Even with all that speed, he got beat numerous times this season so far. And he's scared to tackle. And he run up and be scared to tackle. You hear me? Heavy. Care about none of that no more, bro. Period. Period, dog. Secondary was weak as fuck. Heavy. And Brian Flores still some way kept his team with his weak ass coach and his weak ass offensive schemes in the game, in every fucking game. Huh? And that offense couldn't give you 20 a game, bro. Shit, even 17 plus a game. Period. Are you kidding me? You hear me? What is left to talk about? Period. Nothing else to talk about, right? Period. Heavy. So if Jettas want to get up out of there, do I want to see him go? Hell to the no. You hear me? But shit, bro. Can I blame my brother? You know? Could I really blame my brother? No, I expect him to stick it out. Fight it out, bro. Roll with it. I mean, he just got paid. Damn. I think Jettas will give it one more year. Period. Because I think deep down, he a loyal type nigga in real life as well, homie. Huh? You hear me? Yeah. You know? So I think he want to stay loyal to the Vikings, but they making it tough, bro. Period. Period, man. For real. Yeah. I think Justin Jefferson, he may rock with KOC. He may rock with him. He may be cool with him. But I think he would respect the WILFS if the WILFS cancel that nigga. You hear me? Heavy. Period. Yeah, yeah. I think Justin Jefferson would respect the WILFS and the organization more if they were to fire KOC and KWESI and explain the reason being they've seen enough for 4 years. And the goal here is to win Super Bowls, dog. Super Bowls, dog. You hear me? No cap. And they will keep searching and looking for a GM and head coach who can make that happen. Period. I guarantee Jettas will rock with them for that. Huh? Yeah. I guarantee Justin Jefferson will rock with him for that, bro. Period. No cap. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Heavy. But Jettas too, though. Hey, peep it, though. Peep it, though. Jettas dropped a lot of balls this year. You hear me? Heavy. Jettas was on lock a lot of times this year. You hear me? Heavy. Yesterday the receivers was on lock a lot of times. You hear me? Heavy. Period, dog. For real. So Jettas need to tread lightly, dog. Requesting trades and shit type shit, dog. You hear me? No cap. If he look at his season, is he satisfied with the performance he put on display week in and week out? You hear me? Heavy. As a team captain, as being the best receiver in the NFL, majority may say, did he do enough? Has he done enough for his team to be successful, huh? Was his energy always the right energy, positive energy for his squad, huh? Period. Did he get caught up in the diva shit at times this year? Hell yeah. Period, homie. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Drop touchdowns, drop balls for first downs. Everybody got to take a look in the mirror, homie, for real. Oh, man. But if Jettas want to roll, hey, man, it is what it is. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's get it. Shout out Maria Rickson in the building. Shout out Maria Rickson in the building. What up, shorty? Heavy. Delton in the building. My dog Delton in the building. Let's get it, bro. Huh? You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. You in the chat, like it up, bro. Let's get it, dog. Straight up. Delton in the building, though. Makes no sense to request a trade when that deadline has passed. But like real talk, if they don't want to be here, everyone can go. Straight up, Tech. Hey, no cap, bro. Hey, Delton, that's the other side of it, right? You hear me, homie? Yeah. That's the other side of it, right? Big dog. At the end of the day, if they want to go for real, fuck them. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. No matter who it is. Jettas, whoever, bro. Period. They don't want to rock it out, fight it out. Bottom line, let them bounce for real, dog. Straight up. No disrespect to my brother. But hey, he want to roll out, go ahead. Especially the way he performed. And he feel cool about making an exit that way, get the hell up out of here then. No cap. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw, heavy. Yeah, bro. Period. Of course you want to see Jetta stay, but shit, fuck it. He want to go, roll out. On 20s, nigga. Heavy. Period. Shout out my boy Delton in the building. You hear me, dog? SKOL Vikes forever. I agree. There's no way Jetta signs up for this repeat QB freak show. Hell no, man. Strip KO of his duties and promote Flores. Hey, that's what I'm on. Hey, that's what I'm on. You hear me, Del? Flores for head coach. Brian Flores for head coach. Period, homie. No cap. You hear me? Heavy. I'm gonna get into that later around yonder. For real, bro. Straight up. Come on, man. That's right where I'm at with it as well, Delton. For real, dog. I stand on that 10 toes down. Believe that. Yeah. What you think is the biggest problem for the offense? Shout out Mel Valant in the building. Shout out Mel Valant in the building. You hear me? Heavy, dog. What do you think is the biggest problem for the offense? Shit. Where you want to start? Where you want to start, dog? Huh? Play calling offensive line. Then you can go to quarterback. Huh? Yeah. Bottom line, Play calling with your play caller, KOC, your head coach, O-line, piss poor, play right, injuries on top of that, huh? Then you can look at your quarterback play. But at the same time, you got to put your quarterback play and your receivers not getting open, dropping big passes. You got to put that in the same category as well, man. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Heavy. But it starts with your head coach, the biggest issue on the offense, putting his team in bad positions, putting his young quarterbacks in bad positions. You hear me? Period. Not understanding the game for real. Big time moments, he has mental collapses. Period, homie. Heavy. 2 weeks in a row, 3rd and 1. He folds. He loses it. He breaks his team, puts him in a bad position, makes a horrible play call. 3rd and 1, run the ball. Every time the run is working, he never leans on it. He escapes it. He runs like a little bitch from it, dog. You hear me? No cap. Because he does too much. Try to overthink too much. Try to look too damn pretty. Are you really seriously kidding me? Play action to the short side of the field on 3rd and 1. I repeat, play action to the short side of the field on 4th and 1. I mean, right? Heavy. Whatever damn down it was. Why? Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah. Why? Why not line up Jordan Mason? Boom. He gonna take you there. He gonna get you a yard. Period. Then as we see, the domino effect begins like always. So that's the biggest problem is with the offense. Mel Vallant. Shout out Mel Vallant in the building once again. You hear me, bro? That's the biggest problem right there. KOC is too arrogant, and his offense can only work with the QB like Stafford. You hear me? Heavy, dog. He's definitely too arrogant, too caught up in his ego. He's stubborn as hell, refuses to change even if it helps his team. Thinks he knows everything, thinks he's the fucking guy, thinks he's the best play caller in the world. Period, bro. Never will change. He never will change. He is who he is. Period. The WILFS need to fly in today and drag their nut straight across KWESI's desk. Dog. Oh, man, baby. You hear me? Oh, man. You know the WILFS ain't built like that, bro. For real. I can't believe they blew smoke up Brosmer's ass. All that talk about Brosmer. You hear me, Tech? I'm talking about all day, all week. Oh, he's better than McCarthy. He's ready. Oh, he knows it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, he's ready, homie. You hear me, huh? He's ready. He got a quick release. He can read the field. He can do this. He can do that, huh? No, JJ McCarthy ain't ready at all, but he is. Brosmer is an undrafted rookie free agent, not drafted at all, but he's ready. He's fucking ready to go out there and play against the number one of the top defenses in the fucking league. But he's ready though, bro. You hear me? Oh yeah, he's ready. Even with a piss poor coach at play calling and a piss poor O-line, he's ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll, baby. He's ready to rock and roll. Come on, man. Stop the cap. He's ready. How? Now he looked good early. The whole team looked solid early when they were running the ball, had the nice little drive, standing there fighting. Once again, KOC ruins it. Like always, he ruins it. Period. That interception Brosmer threw might have been the worst interception I've ever seen an NFL QB make. But that was horrible, dog. That was piss poor. You hear me? Max Brosmer, he's not ready at all. He's not the one. Are you kidding me, baby? Period. I mean, JJ McCarthy ain't throw no bad shit like that. Yeah, he has some bad throws, but you telling me Brosmer ready? Everybody ready to put him over McCarthy? You hear me? You know. Come on, bro. Stop the cat, man. For real. For real. Please chill. Please chill. You know. You hear me? That was a horrible interception, man. Like, for real. Pure panic. Pure panic. And who does the same thing? His head coach. You hear me? His head coach. KOC panics. Yeah, get shell shocked. You hear me? Bitches up, all that. Yeah, same as his team, period. Nitro Border in the building. Shout out Nitro Border in the building. Yes, sirree. Shout out Big Skull. You got it right, big homie. Hey, much appreciated, bro. Shout out Nitro Border in the building. Shout out Nitro Border in the building. Much appreciated, big dog. For real. Speaking for all us. Speaking for us all. Heavy. Respect, bro. You hear me? No cap. Hand down, man down. Out some respect. Harbaugh would not have had us in this shit show you cooking, EJ. Come on, bro. Harbaugh? Harbaugh, bro? Are you kidding me? They talking about Harbaugh be gone in 4 years. I don't care. If I can get a Super Bowl in 4 years, I don't care. What? The what? Take the what and leave the what? Are you kidding me, nigga? I don't care, bro. Period. No cap. Yay. 4 years, Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl victory. Yeah, I'll take that all day over 4 years, soft ass play. Huh? You hear me? Bad drafting, weak ass team, etc. First round exit every year, etc. You hear me? Incompetent coach, GM. Taking Jim Harbaugh all damn day, for real. Fuck going on around here, huh? Shit, man. Chat on fire today, huh? Chat on fire today for real, dog, huh? You hear me? Heavy. You know Dalton coming in hot, man. You know? Hey, he coming in hot, man. One more game. Come on, bro. Bitch ass shit, bro. For real. Soft league shit, bro. For real. Nitro Border say get the fuck out of town, mofos. You know? Time to go, man. Heavy. We a mob to go pick it outside the facility, demanding they fire these mofos. Yeah, Nitro Border. You know Minnesota Vikings nice, right? They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. You hear me, Nitro Border? They scary. They scary, huh? Yeah. They overpay. They overplay. They keep players for too long and they cool with it, huh? You hear me? They keep coaches for too long and they cool with it, huh? You hear me, dog? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Ain't gonna do shit, bro, but sit there and watch. One more game. Yeah. Come on, man. For real. Mm-mm. Reporting is coming out that people are trying to save their jobs. Bubba Gump Shrimp would have a better chance of a Super Bowl than us. I bet they is, Tech Jedi. You hear me, dog? I bet they is scrambling and gambling. Why wouldn't they be? You know, somebody got to be the scapegoat, right? Somebody got to take the blame. Heavy. You hear me? You know, KOC ain't going to want to take it. You know, KWESI ain't going to want to take it. I don't care who trying to save their jobs. Get them all out of there. All out of there. Straight up, homie. Heavy. You know, period. Huh? Yeah, period, dog. For real. Get their ass up out of there. It should be nothing they do or say, period, heavy to save their damn jobs. I don't care who it is. I want them all gone. From the scouting team to the GM, strength and conditioning, whoever. You know, period. Hire B Flow, Brian Flores as your head coach and keep it moving, keep it pushing, period. Heavy. You hear me? Bottom line, bro. Straight up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out Brian in the building. Shout out Brian's horror movie for life in the building. The Wilfs don't have the stones to fire either KWESI or KOC. Oh, you absolutely right. I believe that. I believe that, Brian. Huh? You absolutely right, big dog. No cap. All I'm saying is maybe they will drop their nuts right now. Maybe eventually you think they will finally learn when to drop they nuts, dog. You hear me? You know? Eventually you think they will learn from their mistakes, right? Correct? You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Real shit, though. Yeah. Huh? One more again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't learn from nothing. Heavy. Oh, we're gonna get to the presser. We're gonna get to the press in Delton. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get to that. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get to that. Huh? Yeah. You know me, baby. Where the presser? I want to see the damn presser. You hear? Are we shocked though? Are we shocked? That's all KOC been doing. And that's all he been doing, right? Throwing slick shots, throwing his players under the building. Yeah, throwing his players under the bus. You know, we, or them, or they, never I, him, period. You know? Heavy. Yeah. Even when he talks about the 3rd and 1 bad play call, it's always we didn't execute or we called the wrong play. Bitch, you did, bitch. Bitch, yeah. You know? You hear? You did that, KOC. You hear? Heavy. Talk about everybody else but his damn self. Period. Heavy. Damn, Nitro. You think so, bro? Damn, Nitro. You think so, though? Man. Ooh, that's a big statement there. That's a big comment there, homie. Heavy, dog. You hear me? Heavy. Huh? One more again, huh? Yeah. One more again, huh? Yeah. Andre in the building. Andre Sutton in the building. What up, big dog? What up, big dog? Hope all is well. Hope all is good. I hope all is well, huh? You hear me? I hope all is good. Let's get it. Score Vikes, win, lose, or draw. But it's time for KOC and KWESI to go out the fucking door. Period. You hear me? Huh? Shout out Big SKOL. Shout out Big SKOL. I hear you, dog. This is exactly what ownership, fans, and staff need to hear. Come on now. We know what it is now. We know what it is now. Huh? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, huh? You hear me? Where it may get shitty, right, dog? Where it may get shitty, huh? You hear me? Yeah. Period, bro. Yeah. You know? Shout out Nitro Border in the building, man. For real. He on fire today. He on fire today. Huh? One more again, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 4th and 8 is all I needed to see from KOC. What a fraud. Someone meet him at the bank as he's robbing the WILFS. Once again, robbery, man. 4th and 8 like Kurt. 4th and 8 like Kurt. KOC starting to seem real familiar, dog. Real familiar to Kirk Cousins. He just the head coach. He just the leader of the team, which in that case is even worse. Huh? Yeah. Per bitch. Huh? Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. That's real shit, Delton. Real shit there, man. I like that one, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. Anything you lose from being real was fake. Oh, man. That's some of the realest shit ever said, homie. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah, man. You know? What that big dog say? Anything you lose from being real was fake. You know what that is, homie. Hell yeah. You hear me? Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Real shit. Huh? One more again. One more fucking again. Huh? Real shit, bro. Huh? You hear me? Let them go. Yeah, let them go. Let it go. Let it all go. You hear me, bro? Man. Yeah, might be the best comment in the chat today. You hear me, dog? Heavy. My boy say anything you lose from being real was fake. Woo! Huh? Huh, bro? Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. You hear me? I'm gonna keep this bitch up there for a little minute, dog. You hear me, dog? No cap, for real. Yeah. Huh? Fuck going on around here, bitch. You hear me? Heavy. You hear me? No cap, doubt. You hear me? Heavy. I'm done with it till we get a motherfucking Super Bowl. Ah. You know, bro, for real. You say I'm done with it till we get a motherfucking Super Bowl. The fuck you smoking and talking about? True that. Come on, bro. What's the ultimate goal? What's the ultimate goal? For real. Shout out Minnesota Spike Grow in the building. Shout out Minnesota Spike Grow in the building. You hear me? Heavy. I put 90% at the players' feet. Coaches only call plays. Players either execute or don't. Nah, man. Oh, no, man. You hear me? Nah, Minnesota. I can't agree with you there. I can't agree with you there. I understand we talk about execution, but at the end of the day, your coach is supposed to put the players in the best position to execute the plays. Period, dog. No cap. 3rd and 1, dumbass play call. That's not helping your players. That is not putting your players in the best position to win. Huh? You hear me? Especially an undrafted UDFA rookie undrafted fucking quarterback. You hear me, dog? Straight up. In a hostile environment versus a great defense. Are you kidding me? Run the ball. Do what's been working for the whole damn drive. And once again, KOC does it again. Has a mental collapse. Period. Not a defensive side of the ball. You can say that there around yonder. Period. You can put more of the blame on the players than Brian Flores, of course. Huh? Yeah. Period, homie. Yeah. But even with a lack of personnel, Brian Flores found a way for his defense to be successful for the majority of the season. For his defense to bend, not break. With the lack of personnel, he kept the offense in the game, period. Shut down some of the best offenses in the game. You hear me, dog? No cap. He shut down the Seattle Seahawks offense. They offense didn't do shit. They didn't do a motherfucking thing, bro. You hear me, dog? Heavy. No cap. Until the end of the game when the defense was banged up, tired, etc. Defense was playing very fucking well. You hear me, dog? Heavy. They had Sam Darnold rattled. They was fucking him up, forced a turnover. Defense could have won you the game. But the offense ain't worth jack shit. Period. 0 points. Come on now. Let's be real, dog. For real. Even with the lack of personnel, they shut down high-powered offenses, dog. You hear me? No cap. With a bullshit corner in Isaiah Rodgers, a bullshit corner in Jeff Okudah, even though I love his physicality, bro. You hear me? With a bullshit safety right now in Harrison Smith, as far as in coverage. with a safety who's playing safety, Josh Metellus, who should be a linebacker because he can't cover shit to save his life. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Motherfucker can't even cover a lineman coming out the backfield, dog. You hear me? No cap. Period. You know? Josh Metellus is strictly a linebacker. He ain't no safety. He can't cover. Period. That's a mismatch for you against whoever. Whoever. Give a fuck if it's a left tackle. Josh Metellus will get beat every time. Period. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Bottom line. Metellus in coverage. He's slow as fuck in pass coverage. Him and Hitman. Always a step off. Always. Period. You know? Always an inch behind. Period. You know? Heavy, bro. Period. Fuck out of here. Straight up. So no, I disagree with you on that one, Spike. Can't give you that one, bro. Can't rock and roll with that one. Period. The offensive side of the ball, hell to the fucking no. Period. Wasn't shit to execute. The execution was shut down with the bad play call. Period. Heavy. You know? Bottom line. It couldn't be no execution because the play call was fucked up. You hear me? Period. Darisaw looks weak by picking and choosing when to play. Man, Darisaw is never available, dog. You hear me? No cap. No cap. The motherfucker ain't never on the field for real. Huh? Yeah. His whole career, rookie career to now. He cannot play a whole season. Period, huh? Heavy. What is it? Injury prone. So is he a good draft pick or bad draft pick? Heavy, dog. You hear me? No cap. Huh? What does it matter how much talent you have, right? If the talent is not on the field and performing at a high level. You hear me? Period. Even when he was on the field this year, he got dominated at times. Period. Heavy. You hear me? You saw the Packers game. Domination. Motherfucker ain't leave. He ain't hurt his ankle just cuz. He was getting worked. Boom. Worked. Boom. Bow. The fuck off me, nigga. Michael Parsons hitting him all night. Boom. Get your bitch ass off me, nigga. You hear me, dog? Straight up, no cap. He couldn't fuck with Parsons. You hear me? Heavy. He had to lead a game. That's why he hurt his damn ankle. What, no just cuz? Oh, he rolled it on accident? Motherfucker got worked. He got worked into the bench. You hear me? He got worked so bad, he had to take himself out the game. You hear me? In order to save face. You know? Shout out Michael Parsons. See, I'll put Michael Parsons on his head top, make his head drop. You hear me, dog? No cap. But Darisaw big ass. He couldn't do it, bro. Huh? You hear me? Then you got to back up like SKOL. See, I come up there in that bitch and bench press Michael Parsons, dog. You hear me? Heavy, no cap. Just like I'll bench press SKOL big ass. Soft ass nigga. Huh? Scary ass nigga. Huh? Heavy. I don't care if you undersized, undermatched, lack talent. That ain't the point. The point is the lack of effort. The domination, pure domination. And it was across the whole board. Brian O'Neill looking soft this year, getting ate up this year. You hear me? What the fuck he do? Huh? About time to get his ass up out of there too, dog. You hear me? No cap. Period, bro. Get niggas up out of there heavy. He a weak link bitch. You hear me? Heavy. Darisaw hit him with that work, boy. Huh? And Darisaw had to get up out of there to save face. He was getting worked out, bro. It was easy work. Motherfucker was slicing and dicing on they bitch ass. You hear me? Shit, huh? Not just Michael Parsons, the whole Packers trench front line. Ate they ass up early, heavy. Dust them off. Know how you dust a bitch off? You hear me, dog? No cap. Dusted them off early. Huh? Yeah, man. Yeah. Darisaw, he doing the same thing as Kirk too. Collecting checks, collecting checks. KOC too, collecting checks. Shit, Darisaw he ain't even got to play, huh? He ain't even got to play heavy early. You know, sit back, count the guapino, the federale, the linguine, the machismo. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. You hear me, dog? Heavy, motherfucker. The Delatoni. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Motherfucker. You hear me, dog? The cheddar, bitch. You know? Fuck going on around here, huh? Bitch. Gonna get into this presser in a minute. Coaches need to adapt, though, and put their players in a position to execute. These QBs don't even look like they could start on a high school team. My point exactly, Tech. You hear me? It starts with coaching. Coaching, the most important part of a team. You hear me, dog? I could coach. I could coach the Vikings offense right now and play call. And I don't care who the quarterback is. McCarthy, motherfucking Brosmer. I'm gonna score a fucking touchdown at least, bro. I don't care what defense I'm going up against. You hear me, dog? Period. I'll run that bitch 50 times if I have to. Period, nigga. For real. Heavy. You know? Dumbass KOC. You watching the game, it's clear to see. Your offensive line strong point right now is your run game, KOC, running the ball. So maybe, just maybe, since they're run blocking pretty well, their pass blocking is pretty ass, you would think KOC's mind will go to, all right, bet, check, boom, run the ball, dog, run the ball. Especially on 3rd and 1. You hear me? Heavy. Huh? This dumb bitch. Play action, short side of the field. You hear me? Come on, bro. Cap. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. For real. Heavy. Period. KLC has been trashed all year. Facts. School sucks. He's garbage. He shouldn't even be on the field. He shouldn't even be a backup. You hear me? Heavy. School is trash, dog. Garbage, dog. Period. He should have never made the fucking team. He's a practice squad nigga. Period. Heavy. What the fuck are we talking about here? Soft ass school as your backup? You go from Darisaw to school. Are you kidding me? Let me say it again, KWESI, with your bitch ass. You go from Darisaw to school. A nigga named School. Thank you, Minnesota Spike Grow. What I've been saying all year. All year. You hear me? Heavy. Garbage. 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 Huh? Monkey donkey balls. I'm using that at work today. Sucking balls. Come on, man. Huh? Yeah. Ah, you hear me? Yeah. Shit is crazy, man. Come on, bro. Come on now. Be real out this bitch. You hear? For real, for real. These mugs aren't shit. The coaches can't evaluate it either. They can't see McCarthy was ass. Come on, man. Comment down, Nitro. Can't agree with you there. We don't know if McCarthy is ass. Huh? You can't really sit here and say if McCarthy is ass, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. You know? And let's say it is. Next year he performs the same way. It is. Then all right, boom. You can say that, bro. Period. But until we see a competent coach around him, a competent O-line around him, you hear me? Heavy. Things change in Minnesota. You can't really say he ass. And even if he is, which a possibility he could be. You hear me, dog? Heavy. When I was saying he might be ass off season before they drafted the dude, I was saying I'd rather see Michael Penix. I got pissed off in a draft. If you go back and check their track records, right? I was mad as fuck. Mad they drafted McCarthy. Huh? Heavy, bro. You hear me? You know, everybody was hyping McCarthy up. Hope they pick McCarthy, etc., etc. Boom. Now the same ones who was hyping him up before the draft, now the same ones saying he ain't shit. He garbage. He never was this. He never was that. You know? With him still not being given a fair shot. And I mean fair shot across the board. His coach has been horrible. His O-line has been horrible. The fuck? Are you kidding me here? For real. And once again, if he turns out to be ass, that's on them. Especially KOC. That's the man he wanted. You hear me? Heavy, dog. Traded up. Boom. 10th pick. Boom. Period. Yeah. KOC went back on his promises, all that. He gonna run the ball more. They're gonna be a more physical team. All this bullshit. You hear me? Come on now. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention. You hear me? Heavy. Here we go. This is what I mean. Let it out. Yeah, let it out. Princess Kate, let it out. Let it out, bro. Yeah. You racist bitch. Let it out. Heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Let it out. Where the rest of you fans at? Where the rest of you fans who feel this way at? Let it out, baby. You hear me? Matter of fact, come up here. Look at me in my fucking face, Princess Cat, and say it to my face. You hear me? Heavy. I'm assuming you're a woman, so you say too many blacks on this team. Come up here, get on a platform, and say it to my face, you whore. You hear me? Did that seek in for you? Is that clear to you? Princess Kate, come up here and get on a platform and say how you feel, but make sure it's real. Come up here and explain why you think it's too many blacks on this team, huh? You whore. You hear me? Yeah. Come talk your shit up here. Yeah. Come face the people up here. Yeah. Don't hide behind your little Nazi picture, your little Nazi flag. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Come put your face on the fucking camera and woman up, bitch. Huh? Woman the fuck up. You hear me? Yeah, you little whore. Huh? I bet your mother was a whore too, huh? You whore. Yeah. Guess what? Your daughter's gonna be a whore too. You whore. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. Woo! I love it. I want some more of it. Bring it. What the rest of the Vikings fans at, huh? What the rest of the evil, hateful, racist Vikings fans at who think it's too many blacks on a team, who would hate to see a black head coach for the Vikings? You hear me? Huh? Where are you at? Where are you at? Come out the woodwork. Come out the woodwork. Shit. Let it be known. Yeah. Let the energy be known. You hear me? Heavy. Let it out. Huh? Yeah. You know, let it out for real. Woo. You know? Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? KOC can go. I rock with B Flow. Shout out Nitro Border in the building. Yeah. True. Shout out Minnesota Spike Grove says this is great. This is great. Shout out you, big dog. Heavy. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. You hear me? Yeah. You hear me? You hear me though, dog? Oh man, Nitro Border on one. Nitro Border on one. You hear me, dog? No cap. One more getting out this bitch. You hear me? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, get him, Nitro. Get him, Nitro. You know? Let him know. You know? You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, man. For real. He said, get that Wiggle West out of here. He ain't committed. We fans are sick of being disrespected. Come on, bro. No cap. Talk to him heavier, bro. Talk to him heavier, bro. You hear me? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. You know? Mike Rhyme in the building. Shout out Mike Rhyme in the building. You hear me? SKOL Vikes, baby. You hear me? Yeah. Everybody dragging me at work. Hey, you know what it is. You know what it is. Hey, it come with it. It come with it. Hey, bro, you know what it is. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw. You hear me, Andre Sutton? I don't care what nobody talking about. I'm the biggest, huh? You hear me? Yeah. I hope you wore your Vikings apparel to work today, Andre Sutton. You hear me, dog? I hope you wore your Vikings apparel to work, whether it be a hoodie, a t-shirt, etc., sweatpants, whatever, dog. You hear me? Whatever feel you may be in, dog. Your jacket, your hat, etc. I hope you wore that bitch to work and walk tall with your chest out. You hear me, dog? Heavy. You know? Heavy, bro. For real. Woo! You hear me? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You know, ain't no bandwagon shit here. Ain't no pussy shit here. Believe that. Yeah. Represent, dog. Represent. Even if the head coach should be fired, right? Even if the GM should be fired, right? For real. Even with 4 wins, right? Bitch, walk tall. You hear me? Heavy. May as well bottom out, get top 5 pick. I don't want KWESI making that pick, obviously. You hear me, man? Hey, like I always say, Minnesota spike grow. Y'all know me. I never be the one to say, hey, tank, throw the season, fight to the end, keep fighting, dog. No cap, you hear me? But I might be like, fuck that now, round yonder, right? I mean, damn. What does winning out earn you? If you win out, can you make the playoffs? No. The playoff hunt is over, right? Officially. Some may say it's still a chance here or there, here or there. If this team loses, if this team wins, etc., etc. Fuck all that. Playoffs done. You hear me? Period. So shit, I might be like, this might be the first year heavy that I say fuck it, tank, huh? Yeah. Tank, get a top 5 pick. This might be the first year, yeah, that Big SKOL say tank round that bitch. You know, play the game, huh? Play the game, huh? You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. Shit, what quarterbacks is available? What quarterbacks is available if you go that route? What defensive linemen's cornerbacks is available if you go that route? Huh? Hell yeah, bro. You already got a lot of picks. Why not capitalize more? So tanking might be something I agree with right now at this point, bro. You hear me? For real. You know, hell to the yeah. Bitch, yeah. Yeah. Now I'll make a decision in a couple days, period. But tanking might make the most sense right now. If you're talking about rebuilding the Vikings, you know, building a roster, building personnel, and hell to the no. I don't think nobody trusts KWESI with no damn draft, dog. Period. No cap. Huh? Heavy. You hear me? Early. Don't now some bitch trust KWESI, Adolpha Mensah to pick the right players, period. And guess what? This year, the Vikings can't afford to have a horrible, piss poor draft class once again. You know? Yeah, heavy. Come on, bruh. Yeah. Shout out Oscar in the building. Shout out Oscar in the building. Fire coach of the 24 season. No, no, no. What? The hell are you talking about? Oscar, expound, bro. Expound. You hear me? Heavy. Tyler in the building. Shout out Tyler in the building. KOC can't develop a QB. Rather, what he is good at is putting together a game plan that can suit a QB. Maybe it's so. Maybe it's so. Yeah. Let's think about it, though. You may have a point there, Tyler. You hear me? Has KOC ever really molded and developed a straight flat out rookie quarterback? Or all the quarterbacks he has received and so-called developed or helped, they have been true experienced vets, correct? Kirk Cousins, boom, true vet. Sam Darnold, a true vet. You hear me, dog? Daniel Jones, a true vet. You hear me? Heavy. So you might have a point there, Tyler. Is it time to stop calling KOC a real QB whisperer? Heavy. And if he can put together a game plan that can suit a QB, it seems the whole NFL has finally figured out his game plan, his schemes, and his play calling ability. If that's the case, point blank, period. So now he's no longer a QB whisperer, but he's no longer a great play caller, which he never was in the first place. Heavy, dog. You hear me? Huh? Yeah. So damn, even more of a conundrum for him. Even more reason to fire his ass, right? Yeah. Shout out Tyler in the building, for real. Fire the DEI GM for Vikings before he destroyed the entire team, exported back. Fire the GM and fire the head coach, period. Heavy. The WILFS on their DEI GM gotta be the laughing stock of all NFL owners. Hey, here's what it is, dog. You hear the real purple gold Minnesota Viking. Shout out the real purple gold. Vikings are ass. We need another quarterback. We need a lot, bro. We need a lot, huh? You hear me? Heavy. You know, we need a lot. Period. Mm-hmm. Shout out Blintz in the building. Shout out Blintz in the building, huh? You hear me? Yeah. B Flo as coach. Yes, definitely agree. Brian Flores is head coach. Brian Flores as head coach, period. 3 players the Vikings need to target this offseason: Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray, or Trevor Lawrence. Are you really confident with those guys? Which one would you want to see come in? I'm not saying Anthony Richardson. I definitely don't want Anthony Richardson in the building, dog. You hear me? Heavy. Kyler Murray, kind of a diva, you know, questioning his mentality, etc. Questioning, you know, the fact if he even really cares about winning. But Kyler Murray could be a good option. Or Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Kyler Murray or Trevor Lawrence. That's if they want to move on from McCarthy. Once again, don't get it misconstrued. I'm not blaming JJ McCarthy for this season, period. Heavy. But if they want to bring in someone to compete with McCarthy, a Kyler Murray or a Trevor Lawrence may work, period. But Anthony Richardson, hell no. Hell to the no, period. Yeah. Mom's always said stupid is as stupid does. Yeah. If Jettas do, we got to get in a hall for him. Hey, real purple facts. Real purple, no cap. Hey, if Jettas want to leave, you hear me, dog? Hey, guess what? Yeah, you need to get 3 first rounders. 3 first rounders, no cap, period. 3 first rounders, shit. Maybe a quarterback, a starting quarterback in the league right now, and maybe a 2nd round pick. You hear me? Yeah. Throw this whole shit show in that garbage. Shout out Blintz in the building, man. Yeah. They both need to be fired. KOC and KWESI. Shout out Ron in the building. Shout out Aaron Lee in the building. Shout out Aaron Lee in the building. Yeah, SKOL Vikes. Why would Jettas want to stay here? He deserves much better. Hey. I'm not going to argue with you. Shout out Marshall Taylor in the building, huh? Shout out Marshall Taylor in the building, huh? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. He say, why would Jettas want to stay here once again? He deserves much better. No cap. No cap. Nicholas Falk in the building. Fire the owners as well. You know? Huh? You know? Do the WILFS want to win? Do the WILFS even want to damn win? Huh? He ain't really a coach. He been a coach in the NFL thanks to us since 2022. He's just a good offensive coordinator with a good QB. But he can't develop nobody. KOC need to go. Oh man, bro. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. You know? Stop the cat for real. Stop the cat for real. Let him know Aaron Lee. Let him know Aaron Lee. Heavy. Shout out SKOL 2025 in the building. SKOL 2025 in the building. You hear me? We want Flores. We want Flores. Big facts. Big facts. We want motherfucking Flores. Big facts. Heavy, yeah. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. Win a Super Bowl in 4. We need it. We need it now. The fuck? It's been 4 years, Aaron Lee. Talking about Super Bowl. They ain't even won a playoff game, period. You know, Aaron Lee, we talking about Super Bowl, right? These boys ain't won one playoff game, period. You hear me? What the hell more do we need to see? Period. For real. Blowing this good gas, listening to you preach. Much appreciated, Andre Sutton. Shout out Andre Sutton, man. Shout out Andre Sutton once again. Say blowing that good gas, you hear me? Fire up that fire. Smoking on that, yo. Cause you ain't get me higher. You hear me, huh? Yeah, man, for real, huh? Yeah. Shout out my dog in the building, bro. You hear me, dog? No cap. Yeah, man. Oh, man. That for real is killing me. It's crazy, bro. Oh, man. Don't say that, SKOL. Don't say that, SKOL 2025. Guess what? Curses can be broken, huh? Curses will be broken, huh? You hear me? What does it take to do that, right? Put the work in, make the right moves, right? Make the right maneuvers, huh? Yeah. The WILFs dropping their nuts, or the WILFs selling the team and getting the fuck up out of there if they don't want to win, huh? You hear me? Heavy, yeah. Hands down, man down. But I say, fuck a curse, man. Yeah, break the curse. You hear me? Change the curse, huh? You hear me? Yeah, bro. Fuck that power to the curse. Murder the curse, dog. You hear me, dog? Yeah, change the narrative, dog. You hear me? Period. Right, everybody want to talk about Minnesota Vikings, this and that. Fuck all that, period. Yeah, huh? You know, dog, heavy, huh? Fuck all that, bro, for real. Why can't the Minnesota Vikings be blessed, dog? For real, huh? You hear me? Talk about that. Fuck that. Fuck a curse, dog. Yeah, you hear me? Huh? Break that motherfucker then, huh? You hear me? Yeah. The fuck? Fuck going on around here? It comes a point where shit, they must like it then. The Wolves, Minnesota Vikings fans, media, players, etc. must like that bullshit so-called curse. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Otherwise, they would do something to change it, right? Correct? Correct. Yeah. Yeah, they should be gone by now, but they just got extended last off season until 29. So what we do about that? I don't give a damn. Break the extension, cancel the contract, pay them out. Give a damn. All that money the Wilfs making, huh? All that money the Wilfs got. You hear me? Shit, pay them motherfuckers under the table if you have to, homie. Huh? Yeah. You hear me? I don't give a damn. Huh? Yeah. For real. You got to pay them out, pay them out. So what? You know? Pay their ass out. I don't care. Straight up, dog. For real. KWESI works for the Browns and didn't do shit for them. Why bring him here though? Dude do not know anything about being a manager. Can't identify shit. Huh? You know? Want to talk about numbers and analytics. You know? You hear me? Motherfucker can't draft a real good player for the hell of it. You know, his scouting team horrible, piss poor, trash, bruh, garbage. Shout out Rubicon in the building. Shout out Rubicon in the building. He say, how about them Broncos? Shit. Shout out to the Broncos. They balling. You hear me? Heavy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, Rubicon. Since you want to come up here throwing the Broncos up in here round yonder. Well, bet. Boom. I respect it. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe round this bitch. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. You know? Oh man, hey, you want to talk shit, Rubicon? You want to talk shit, huh? You hear me? Straight up, bro. Yeah, watch your mouth and your tone, nigga. Watch your mouth and your bitch ass tone. Straight up. SKOL Vikes forever, dog. Yeah. Ben Johnson disapproving that Minnesota Vikings spike grow. Shout out Jetty in the building. Shout out Jediah in the building. You hear me? Ben Johnson disproving what? Disproving what? Expound. Expound. Yeah. McCarthy a big bum and Brosmer two bums. Aaron Lee Wilder, man. Aaron Lee Wilder, man. You hear me? You know? I'm gonna let him go ahead and take that comment, man. Or they responded too much about McCarthy, Brosmer, etc. Huh? Yeah, bro. For real. Rubicon, can you say 0? Hey, 0 points, man. Goose egg. Goose egg. You hear me, chump? Goose egg, bro. Heavy. You know, but guess what? You know I'm a real Vikings fan. I doubt that you a real Denver Broncos fan. You hear me, huh? Pussy. Yeah, chump pump. You hear me clear? Heavy. I'm a real Vikings fan, the biggest, but I guarantee you a fake ass, bitch ass Denver Broncos fan who just hopped on the bandwagon this year, huh? Or last year. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Period. Bitch. Where your mom at? Where your grandma at, huh? You hear me, dog? Straight up. Where your wife at? I want your wife, nigga. I want your wife. Woo! Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got that bitch 3 Pac in the building, huh? Got that bitch ass nigga 3 Pac back again, huh? Fake ass Tupac, you know? Team full of bums, and you're relying on 9 to save you guys. You know, we told you, Freedom. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't tell me shit, motherfucker named 3 Pac. Get your fake Tupac ass out of here, boy. You hear me, huh? Heavy, homie. Heavy for real. Period, dog. Straight up, little bitch. Change your name, nigga. For real and forever. You know, talking about putting Pac in his name. Get your little bitch ass out of here, bro. You hear me? Heavy. Straight up. Yeah. You know? Here we go, man. Where have you all been? The Vikings have been like this all year. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah. There was no execution or either play calling, either laugh my ass off. Brosmer's a straight bub ass and oh man. Hey, Aaron Lee, get up off the quarterbacks, dog. Huh? Get up off them quarterbacks like that, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. You know? Shout out John in the building. Shout out John Season in the building. Bro, the Seahawks and the Vikings, that was unbelievable. You know? I turned the game off. I don't blame you, John Season. I don't blame you, dog. For real. He say bum ass Vikings. Oh yeah? Your mama a bum. You hear me, dog? Your bitch a bum. Where your bitch at? I want to make her cheeks clap. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Then after I make her cheeks clap, I'm going to come give you that, boy. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. Pussy. You hear me? Bro, these sports is brutal and hard. We got to chill pointing at people. We just got bums at the QB position. That's all. Hell to the no, bro. You hear me? I'm pointing at KOC, period. KOC and KWESI, period. That's that Minnesota Vikings nice bullshit. What Aaron Lee talking about. Oh, we can't blame who needs to be blamed. We gotta blame the quarterbacks. We gotta put it all on the damn rookie quarterbacks, right? Oh man, it's all their fault. It's all their fault. Oh yeah. We don't never blame the fucking offensive line. You hear me? We don't never blame the coaches. You hear me? Heavy. Fuck out of here with that, bro. No cap, you hear me? Straight up. O-line was way better last year. All that money just for injuries and inconsistency. Shout out Tavius88 in the building, huh? Shout out Tavius88 in the building, dog. You hear me, huh? Yeah. You know? Yeah, man. Piss poor O-line, bro. Piss poor. Yeah. Spend all that money on bitches, on bombs, huh? You hear me? Yeah. That's the real bums. You hear me, dog? Straight up. You know, Aaron Lee, the real bums are who? The offensive line, period. We know McCarthy is ass, so you so delusional. Yeah, you hear me? Heavy. Hey, your grandma throw that ass well, dog. Your grandma throw that ass really well, heavy. You know? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Your grandma love me. Your abuela love me. You hear me? Heavy, bitch. You know, period. I love the way your grandma shake that ass, boy. Heavy. Yeah, what? You hear me? Yeah. Woo! You know? You know? You hear me? Yeah. In the offseason, go get Mac Jones or Mills from Texans. That's all we can do. Not everything is lost. The season is already. Man, the season a wrap. The season is done. And hell no. Fuck, I'm going to get Mac Jones for or Mills. I guess you get Mac Jones to come in if you want to bring some competition in. I do agree it needs to be some more pressure on McCarthy as far as competition. So Mac Jones or Mills, whoever, whatever. Make it a battle. If they don't believe in McCarthy for real, then bet, boom. Make it a fucking battle then, dog. You hear me? Heavy, no cap. He has exposed KOC, can't play calls. Isaac Aguilar in the building. Shout out Isaac in the building, huh? Yeah. Big facts, man. We know what it is, huh? We know what it is, period. Yeah. Shout out Six Shooter Nation in the building. Shout out my dog Six Shooter in the building, huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Shout out Rashad in the building, man. Shout out Rashad Morrison in the building, huh? Yeah. Coach and GM got to go. Coach and GM got to go. I stand on that 10 toes down, period. Let's get it. One more game. Woo. Yeah. McCarthy is a bum, bro. He's trash, obviously. Aaron Lee just want to focus on McCarthy. That's it. That's all Aaron Lee want to talk about is the quarterbacks. Oh, so he a KOC nut rider too, huh? He's a KOC nut rider too as well. I get it. Yeah, period. Oh man, you know. Blacks run the NFL. Blacks run all sports. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Never forget it, motherfucker. Yeah. Our head coach's ass. Big facts. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to the Bears. Hey, let's get it, bro. You know. Big SKOL on the real. No cap. You know what it is. You know what it is, Nitro. You know what it is, Nitro. Straight up. Shout out Roper in the building. Shout out Roper in the building. Heck yeah, fire both as a lifelong fan. Once again, shout out Roper in the building, yo. Heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Fire them both. Fire them both. Yeah. You know? Period. No way around it no more, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That card guy in the building. Shout out that card guy in the building. Yeah, you know. Jettas will be requesting a trade this off season, and I don't blame him. You know? Oh man. Oh, we hope not though. We hope not though. But hey, would you be surprised? Would you be shocked? You hear me? Heavy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least Zimmer and Cousins won a playoff game. I mean, boom. You can't give them that one. You can't give them that one. You hear me? Period. Yeah. Shout out Abe in the building. Shout out Abe in the building, right? We 4 years in, and these bitches ain't won one playoff game yet. Period. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. Chump punks. Get them the fuck out of here for real. Shout out Dell in the building. Shout out Dell Matcher in the building. Typical Vikings. Typical Vikings. Yeah. Shout out Peppers. Satan has his claws clutched on JJ, I fear. Oh, Peppers, you talking cap, my boy. You sound foolish. You hear me? You sound foolish. You hear me, dog? For real. You hear me, dog? Heavy. No cap. Trying to give Satan some power. You hear me? Fuck you and fuck Satan. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Trying to put that on my brother, my dog McCarthy. McCarthy gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Straight up, huh? You hear me? Yeah. Get that pussy ass, weak ass, bitch ass, pussy ass talk out of here, boy. You hear me, dog? Straight up, no cap. Yeah, motherfucker. Satan ain't got no room here. You hear me? Huh? Yeah. Huh? I'll break that bitch. Yeah. You hear me? Ooh, what up? Woo! Huh? The biggest nigga. Yeah. Shout out Blood Eagle Smeagol in the building. Shout out Blood Eagle Smeagol in the building, huh? You hear me? Heavy. Bro, I love my Vikings, but this organization is a damn joke. From the top down to the announcers, real talk. When you build something strong, it starts with the foundation. No cap, bro. Blood Eagle Smeagol. Blood Eagle Smeagol. You hear me, huh? Yay. Talk to him, Eagle Smeagol. Yay. Huh? You hear me? The fuck? Huh? Huh? One more again, bitch. Yay. The whole infrastructure soft around that bitch, huh? You hear me? Period. Yay. Yay. Shout out Austin Grimes in the building. Shout out Austin Grimes comedy in the building. He say, bear down, baby. Hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit. Like I say, it's not the same old Bears. Respect the Bears. Respect to Ron Pose and what he has done over there round yonder. Hey, that's all you can say, bro. Respect him. Respect it to check it heavy, bro. But Austin Grimes, bro, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell. You hear me? Heavy. You know? You want to come around yonder, talk your shit? All right, bet, boom. I'll rock with it. I'll deal with it. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, nigga. You hear me? Heavy. Always remember this SKOL territory. Yeah. Talk your shit, though, bro. You hear me? Period. Enjoy your moment. Enjoy the Bears moment. Heavy. Honestly, Big SKOL, if KOC and KWESI is here next year, I'm going to have to really think about continuing to be a fan of this team. Oh man, bro, you know? Oh man, huh? You hear me? Yay. I can't rock with you on that one, that card guy. You know, I might fuck around and pull your fan card, but just because I understand where you're coming from, I ain't gonna do it just yet, huh? You hear me, huh? Yeah. You know, but you come with another pussy ass compliment like this here, dog. No cap. I'm gonna have to pull your fan card. You hear me, huh? Heavy. And you already know, once I pull that bitch, you got to go through me once again. You hear me, dog? To get it back. Point blank, period, huh? Yeah. Now, I know you feel that bitch tugging. I know you probably feel it pulling on your hip. You feel that motherfucker pulling on your hip quickly and swiftly, bro. You hear me? But like I say, I understand where you coming from. I'm ready for KOC and KWESI to be gone as well, you know. But for you to sit here and say you won't continue in being a fan of the team, are you kidding me, baby? You hear me? No, fuck that, bro. Fuck all that. You hear me? Period. I mean, come on now. How long you been a fan? You stayed a fan when they kept Kirk Cousins, huh? Yeah. You know, SKOL Vikes forever, win, lose, or draw forever. You hear me, dog? Yeah. So I ask you, what happened to that card guy? Period. Now, I ain't gonna revoke your card yet. Heavy, you know, but that motherfucker is getting pulled on. It's getting pulled on. You got one more comment, and you're up out of there. Heavy, and I'm gonna revoke that bitch. Heavy early. You hear me? Yeah. Straight up, dog. Straight up. I just cannot bring myself to accept that decision with what we've seen. Oh, I agree right there. I'm right there with you. KOC and KWESI gotta go. This the whole point of the damn live. They gotta go for sure. You hear? Enough is enough. Period. You hear me? Heavy. This team has been put together with makeshift parts. O-line, D-line, secondary. Yeah. Makeshift. Only solid part of this team is the receiving corp. The said part is the Vikings can't identify QBs. Man. And the receivers gave up this year. Period. You know, heavy. Yeah. You know, bottom line, straight up. Shout out TJ in the building. Shout out TJ Martinez in the building. I'm ready for Kirk to come back. He's been looking good and would have won if the receivers didn't drop it. KOC seems to prefer vets anyway. Man, fuck Kirk Cousins and fuck you. You hear me? Heavy. You know, matter of fact, boom, give me that bitch. Your fan card is revoked. You hear me, huh? Yeah, homie, heavy. I see I'm gonna have to start revoking these fan cards quickly and swiftly. Enough of the bullshit chances. TJ Martinez, fuck you and fuck Kirk Cousins. For you to say you want Kirk Cousins back shows me everything I need to know about you and how you feel about this Minnesota Vikings team, dog. You hear me? Heavy. Heavy. Yeah. You're one of them fans. You're cool with them being average, mediocre for the rest of their fucking career. Period. Heavy. You know? Yeah. For you to say you want Kirk Cousins back, boom, once again, so I can make it clear, your fan card is revoked. You want it back, you come through me, bitch. You hear me, huh? Heavy. Yeah. Kirk Cousins committed highway robbery for years upon years. And how the hell can you fix your lips or fix your fingers to type, huh? I want Kirk Cousins back, huh? I'm ready for Kirk Cousins to come back. What? Yeah, give me your motherfucking fan card, homie. Huh? Yeah. I took that bitch. Period. Heavy. Three Pac, set your ass up, man. You don't know nothing about Minnesota Vikings business. Nothing about Minnesota Viking business. You hear me? Yeah. Set your bitch ass up for real. Shout out Marcus Lean in the building. Marcus Lean in the building. Is there a world where we trade for Joe Burrow? I hope so. Huh? I wish there was. Huh? But probably not. Probably not. Yeah. But it don't matter. If that's your O-line with Burrow as well, it's going to be the same outcome. You know? Yeah. Same consequences. You hear me? Oh man, come on, Thomas Lee. Come on, Thomas Lee. We done talked about this ad nauseum. You hear me? This whole life. Where you been, Thomas Lee? Where you been, Thomas Lee? Do you think Jefferson asked for a trade? We done talked about it for damn near the whole life. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Will he ask for a trade? I don't think so. Could he? Would I be shocked if he does? Hell to the yeah. You hear? Mm-hmm. Do I think he will? No. He'll probably give it one more year since he got paid and whatnot. But at the end of the day, shit, expect the unexpected. I wouldn't be shocked at all. You hear? Shout out Pluto in the building. Shout out Pluto in the building. Heavy. They don't run hockey or soccer. Martinez wild as hell, man. You know? Give a damn about no hockey nor no soccer either. You hear me? Yeah. We need a grimy ass slime ball of a coach who looks like that Joker poster behind you, Big Skull. Let's get him in. Let's get him in, huh? You hear me? Yeah. Need somebody real, bro. Real need somebody who gonna get on their ass for real, dog. No cap, for real. You little skull, not big skull. Bitch, your mama called me big skull all night, bitch. You hear me, huh? Yeah. You know? Yeah, man. Uh-huh. Your abuela love to call me big skull. You hear me? Huh? Yeah. You know? Yeah, bro. Heavy. You hear me? The hell you talking about, boy? For real. Why are you taking a deep breath every 5 words? Is JJ that deep inside you? You a little weird ass nigga, Peppers, huh? Yeah, I know you, bro. You a little weird ass motherfucker, huh? You hear me? Come up here to the platform, talk your shit. Come up here to the platform, say what's real, say what's on your mind, huh? Don't hide behind the screen, dog. You hear me? Yeah. Man up, homie. Man up, chump punk. You hear me? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Come up here, say how you feel for real. He want to talk shit behind the screen, you know? Come up here, holla at me. Yeah. You know. What's wrong with the Vikings? Lee Tate in the building. Lee Tate in the building. What's wrong with the Vikings? Shit. Do you watch the games? Are you a Vikings fan? Shit. You know the answer like I know the answer. You hear me? If you ain't delusional or biased, nigga. What you mean, what's wrong with the Vikings? You hear me? A lot wrong with the Vikings, right? A lot going on with the Vikings, period. Heavy. At the end of the day, guess what? You look at the head coach first, period. Yeah. That's what's motherfucking wrong. Play calling. Yeah. The hell you talking about? What's wrong? Do you watch the games, bitch? Or you just look at the highlights, bitch? You hear me? Yeah. What going on around here? Let's get into this presser, man. You know, let's get into this presser, man. Heavy. Yeah, man. We've been in the comments for a little minute. Let's get to this presser now and break this KOC shit right down. You hear me? Yeah. What we got next? All right, yeah. Boom. You know? Here we go, man. Give me a second. Yeah, give me a second, dog. You hear me? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mhm. What we got? What we got? Oh, there you go. Yeah. You know? What we on? Oh, here we go. Here we go. They got anything new? We got anything new though? What we got new? Huh? What we got new? You hear me?
Got a couple injury updates here in a second, but just
Here we go. Here he goes. Here he goes. I guarantee he takes no accountability. I guarantee KOC takes no accountability. No cap. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I fucking guarantee it. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Once again, I guarantee it. You know? Watch. Yeah. But let it play.
Got a couple injury updates here in a second, but just in no way, shape, or form can we play offensive football like that and try to win at a place like this. I did think our defense played as well as they could, considering the.
Your defense always plays well. Your defense has been playing all well the whole season, KOC. Yeah, your offense was trash. You perform at a low fucking level. You called a bad play call. Once again, you hear me, dog? I see right through the bullshit. You hear me, KOC? Heavy. You know, you sit back there and you know you will be protected. You know you will be protected, right? While your quarterbacks get thrown under the bus. You hear me? Heavy. Period. Yeah, your offense didn't perform well because of you, KOC. You hear me? Period. No cap. I don't want you to talk about nothing else. For once, take blame for yourself and your motherfucking incorrect choices. Huh? You hear me, huh? Yeah. How you've hurt your team this whole season, bro. No cap. Your play calling has been horrible, piss poor, atrocious, dog, asinine. Straight up, no cap. You are the most inconsistent head coach in the NFL. The inconsistent head coach out of the McVay, off the McVay tree. You hear me, dog? Period. No cap. You don't know how to control a game. You hear me, dog? Straight up. You don't know how to run a game, run a team, dog. Play calling big moments. Period. Heavy. Heavy, bruh. Period. So for once, get out of your ego. Get out of being a stubborn little fucking bitch. You hear me, dog? Heavy. I'm rooting for you. I want to see you win, but you're in your ego, bro. Heavy. Period. You know? You can change, but you don't want to change. You hear me? Heavy. Huh? You think you do everything right, KOC. You think you know everything around that motherfucker. And that's the issue. Period.
Amount of lift that they had to do today, forced the 7 negatives and a takeaway. Thought we had some moments in the kicking game, field position wise. We just did not have a type of an offensive performance that is ever going to be acceptable at the Minnesota Vikings organization. And that obviously starts with me, and it's not about any one particular player or position. It's a collective group thing right now where we just are not good enough and to overcome some of the things that we're doing, overcoming some.
It's always we're doing. See, if I was a media guy, this is where I come in and boom, shake shit up. You hear me? I don't care if they throw me out the building, period. I'm gonna shake this bitch up, period. Hey, KOC, why did you call that dumb play on 3rd and 1? Oh, don't mean to interrupt you, but fuck you. Why did you call that play call on 3rd and 1? Why not just run the ball with Jordan Mason right there on 3rd and 1, huh? You hear me? Why put your quarterback in a tough spot, in a bad situation? You hear me? Yeah. You've been running the ball good the whole game, the whole first drive, the whole first quarter, first half. So why the hell wouldn't you, or just take the points when you don't get it on 3rd and 1, KOC? Huh? You hear me? Yeah. Why put your team in a bad position? Why put them behind the 8 ball? You hear me? Oh, is it because you're in your ego, KOC? Is it because you're stubborn, KOC? Huh? You hear me? Period. Yeah.
Injuries up front and overcoming some of the things that are happening. We've got to find a way to put the game plan together as simple as it needs to be, or as tight as it needs to be from a play count standpoint, just to get a little bit better execution and get some of the things that winning football looks like, and try to play our part offensively with the other 2 phases on our team. Ryan Kelly had a hip flexor. He did not return to the game when he came out. Aaron Jones, aggravated.
Ryan Kelly, all Ryan Kelly does is stay hurt, correct? All he does is stay hurt, correct? Heavy, bro. Yeah.
Did his shoulder a little bit.
This Black Friday, you can clean your retainer at the touch of a button.
Get your ass.
No more brushing your tablets. Over 4 years ago, our team of engineers knew there had to be a quicker, easier, and more effective way.
He's going to be evaluated. Josh Metellus and Jonathan Gennard didn't finish the last drive, but no injury. Those guys had been dealing with some things, but they was not injury related. And Jordan Mason, you saw him go down there later in the game. He was evaluated and returned. So really, Kelly and Jones would be the names that we'll be evaluating here.
Kevin, why, I mean, as best as you can see today, at least, why was the offense so poor?
Well, I think early on in the game, we had our struggles running the football to try to stay efficient. We had some screens and some kind of plays that kept us in manageable D&Ds, and then some plays where I thought.
Then the 3rd and 1, or before that, the drop passes. Heavy, huh? You hear me? He can't come out and say it. We had a 3rd and 1 where I messed up, I fucked up, and I blew it for my team. Once again, I gotta be better. I gotta be better in those situations, right? He can't even come out and accept blame. You hear me, homie? Heavy. So you see now, huh? Why he has lost the players, lost the damn team, huh? Him as a head coach, he can't even come out there and say, hey, bro, my bad, I messed up. I did that. That 3rd and 1 was on me. He got to sit there, brainstorm, think of other plays, other dumbass plays that happen, but never about the 3rd and 1 play call that he messes up on. What I mean, man, this is what I mean.
Early on, Max was, honestly, maybe processing too quickly. There were some moments there where he was getting back to some things where we had some explosive chances for either Jordan on a backside in cut, catch and run, or even on some of the 3rd downs where, he just a little sped up like a normal young player can be in his first start. And we just never could really make that 1 or 2 or 3 in a row kind of play. And then when we did move it, we weren't able to sustain it long enough to get in the end zone. And then obviously the low red zone play there on 4th down when totally flips on, getting the turnover we've been so desperately waiting for, and our defense does that. And then that sequence ends with them getting 7 points.
That's your sequence. That sequence was your fault. Punk chump, you can't sit there and say, KOC, that sequence was your fault. You hear me? Heavy. You as a man, as a head coach, as supposed to be a great leader of men, you can't even take full fucking responsibility when you were wrong. Period. Heavy. Yeah. 3rd and 1, bullshit. 3rd and 1, and you blew it again. But he never sits there and says it. He always got to say, oh, we or this happened or that happened. You hear me? He never say, hey, all right, boom, it's my fault, bro. Put it on me. Put it on me, huh? You hear me? Heavy. Straight up, dog. No cap. For real. Straight up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about around there. Fuck going on around here. Get his bitch ass up out of here, dog. Have it right now, right motherfucking now. You hear me? Bitch, yo. Get gone, bitch.
Points is losing football.
What are you trying to get done there?
Yeah, it was a little over, thought we might have had a little bit better spot on the 3rd down play where Addison caught the ball and ends up being a little bit.
Hey, shout out Aaron Lee. Hey, he talk good as a bitch, don't it? He talk good game like a bitch. You hear me, dog? Oh, man, you listen to KOC talk, he can run that mouth with the best of them, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. He sit in front of you, talk politely, talk correct, say all the good things, bro. Straight up politician type nigga. You hear me, dog? But deep down, low down, he a snake ass motherfucker. You hear me? A snake ass motherfucker. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Shout out Aaron Lee in the building, man. For real. Where the train at around this bitch? Yeah. 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 One more again, bitch. You hear me? Yeah. Woo. You know? Woo. Yeah, bitch, yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, man. Get back to it, bro. For real. He talk good as a bitch. Period.
One plus, whatever it ended up being. We had struggled to run it up until that point, at the point of attack and things like that. So wanted to try to see if we could get Max out on the perimeter with a, kind of a run pass option. And they ended up kind of having a looping player kind of in his face right away. And, fourth down, he's trying to make a play and just ends up, being, obviously catastrophically bad because, one of the reasons why you go for that in that moment is even if you don't get it, the field position is going to be on your side with the defense playing really well. So, got to call a better play there. Got to.
The body scanner reveals the brutal truth about your
Shut
body
your
that your
ass
regular scale
up.
will never tell you. For weeks, my scale showed.
Decide.
There we go. There we go for once. Shout out Mel Batty in the building. Shout out Mel Beatty in the building. You hear me, dog? Heavy SKOL Vikes. But there we go. He finally said, gotta make a better play call there. Yeah, he slightly said it, right? He slightly said it. You hear me, dog? No cap, for real. Heavy. He low-key blamed himself. You hear me? Yeah.
The best option for us to try to limit that ever being the outcome in that scenario, but also give us a chance to score because we knew we'd have to score some points to win the game and to try to capture the momentum off that turnover with 7.
You score no fucking points. 0, dog. You hear me, dog? Nah, shit, dog. No cap. You score 0 fucking points. Period, KOC, huh? Period, dog. Yay.
I thought was critical, critical sequence to try to have a chance to win it.
In general, with those third and short, fourth and short type plays where you guys do throw it as much as you do. What's
Yeah, Ben, Ben, we have run it. We have run it as much as we've. I know that's been a well documented thing, but I just got to call a better play there, and it's all going to be results based, and that was about as bad of a result as you can have on that sequence. And like I said, early on in the game, it was a struggle. I think we were under 10 yards. Close to our first 10 or so attempts and just kind of trying to find that yard with a physical front. And, it felt like a chance to maybe have an opportunity to try to get the quarterback out on the edge, not drop back pass or anything in that situation, or, see if we can have multiple options besides just seeing if we can hammer it up in there. Felt like it was the best option for us at the time, but obviously it was not a good.
Oh my gosh, bro. You get so tired of hearing the same thing from him, the same monotone bullshit. This, that, we got to get better. This, that, we got to do this. We got to do this. Come on, bro. Get the hell out the podium. Get the hell out the building, dog. You hear me? No cap. Straight up.
Option.
Going back to the second half of last week, does it feel like the offense is pressing right now?
It just feels like between some of these throws and potential throw and catches that we're just not getting, whether it's location, timing, rhythm, there's no question we're pressing. Guys want to make those plays. Guys want to make the throws. We've got to do a better job early on in games, where it's really not, there's no excuse to be made. We get a third and manageable when we're moving it, third and 3 or 4, whatever it was. And, going to have a chance for Oliver on a play early on in the year, we had success with, scored on a very similar D&D.
The Vikings just released and waived Adam Thielen. Can we give up assets to acquire him now? He's gone and might go back to Carolina. Man, is that true? If that's true, so what, bro? I bet he want to run back to Carolina now. You hear me? Heavy, bro. You see why Carolina got rid of his bitch ass? You hear me, dog? Heavy. And all you Vikings fans getting excited about Adam Thielen, Adam slow-ass Thielen. You hear me, dog? Adam running quicksand all game. Thielen. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Adam Thielen, who can never get open. You hear me? And y'all excited about this motherfucker. I could care less if they waived Adam Thielen. He should have never even been on a damn team in the first place. Period, huh? Yeah. Let him run his ass back to the Panthers, bro. You hear me? No cap. Heavy. Yeah. You know that little bitch gonna run every time it get tough. You hear me, dog? No cap. Heavy. Yeah. Period. Little bitch. Care about Adam Thielen? Fuck Adam Thielen. For real. He ain't bring nothing to the table. All he did was drop passes. Period. Slow little motherfucker. You hear me?
little tighter down in against Cincinnati, but have the same coverage, same look, same everything, and we give up an immediate sack there that for a young quarterback can have an impact and maybe speed you up, the next few sequences of drives, and it all is connected. But yeah, I know how hard and how hard our guys are preparing and trying, and we just can't quite seem to catch the rhythm of positive plays with all 11 guys executing.
Thielen just got waived. He requested it. I'm not shocked, TJ Martinez. Like I say, Adam Thielen, a little bitch. We knew that before when he left the first time when he didn't want to restructure his contract or take a pay cut. He don't got no respect or no real love for the Vikings. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. He saw opportunity. He thought the Vikings had a squad, and he thought he could win some games. So let him take his bitch ass back to the Panthers, Carolina, or wherever the hell he want to go, right? Correct? Hell yeah. Fuck Adam Thielen, dog. You hear me? Straight up. I repeat, fuck Adam Thielen, dog. You hear me? No cap. I ain't surprised he requested it. He's a bitch. He ain't never had no real true brotherhood, no real true love for the Vikings, period. He had true love and loyalty for the Vikings when it was convenient. You hear me, huh? Yeah. That's how the real world operates too. Correct, dog? Heavy in the real world too, bro. Most motherfuckers love you or are loyal towards you when it's convenient, bro. You hear me? No cap. Period. Bottom line. Yeah. When it's convenient. You hear me, huh? Heavy. Just like people want to talk about religion and God and Jesus, etc., when it's motherfucking convenient, dog. You hear me? Heavy. No cap. Thielen never been loyal to the Vikings, huh? Huh? Yeah. He ain't no Harrison Smith type nigga. You hear me? Yeah. Thielen is an opportunist, just like Kirk Cousins was, dog. Period. He just disguised it, hid it in a better way. Thielen ain't fooling nobody. So I bet he did request a trade, bro. He thought the grass was greener over here. He a little bitch. He was never there through the tough times for real, dog. You hear me, homie? Heavy. Whole time he was complaining and pouting like a little bitch. You hear me, dog? No cap. Yeah, y'all getting excited and happy for Adam Thielen. Oh, Thielen's back. Thielen's back. Oh, yeah. The media trying to hype this shit up. He's a slow, washed up bitch. Running in quicksand, can't even get open. And when he do get open, all he do is drop the damn pass. Period. Heavy. You hear him? Care nothing about Adam Thielen, dog, and what he got going on, what he doing. Let his bitch ass go. Period. I didn't want him back in the first damn place. You hear me? Bitch.
Executing right now, and that's guys maybe trying to do too much. Maybe we've got to try to limit what we're asking of the group as a whole, especially with some different guys stepping into the lineup, just to try to get some more consistency at the very least, to try to give ourselves a better chance.
With AI,
you can create
Stretch your
any
ass
character you want in seconds.
This used to require huge Hollywood budgets, complex software.
Every road place is a hostile environment, but this was rather unique.
Yeah.
How do you think that's kind of held the enormity of trying to?
Yeah, I mean, he, pre-snap, he made a couple. I can think back to, there was a couple early down, kind of. They were sending some pressures, which you kind of come in here knowing between their defensive scheme and that Mike has, which he does a great job with it, but also a young quarterback that they're going to try to activate some of those things. He got the play, made the adjustment to the play, slid right into the pressure and just gets sped up a little bit. And Jordan's on kind of a backside read, which we knew would probably be the primary on that play. And he just gets sped up and throws it just a hair early, going to the right place, doing all the right things. Could fall in alignment with a young guy that we wanted to allow him to, function in our offense because he showed the ability to. But yeah, it's a tough ask, obviously. And I thought from a procedural standpoint, running the huddle and making some of the calls that he did, and we tried to take as much of that off his plate as possible. I thought he was functioning at a high level. It really, like I said, I mean, we'll go back and watch it and spend the time with him going through it, on a deep dive. But if anything, it was him playing quickly and processing. I mean, he was getting back to his checkdowns. He was getting to Aaron Jones on the backside of some progressions early on, just putting it in play and kind of checking a lot of boxes where hopefully you can get him settled in, and then he starts kind of finding that rhythm and timing to be, in alignment with the concept called when eligibles might be open.
Does he rather deal with that issue than the opposite end of that?
You're always, that's what I told him after the game is this is great experience for him. It won't get harder than going to Seattle for your first start against that defense. And he's such a competitor and wants to obviously come out here and lead this team to a win. But I told him that's great experience and an unbelievable learning op, knowing what it felt like, knowing, how you were, seeing it and maybe, even able to, as you get maybe more experience, which Max is going to play a long time in this league, you'll start to be able to, the game will slow down a little bit, even though he is what we believe to be a fast processor.
Kevin, is it just coaching to get guys to slow down when they're younger, or is it a matter of reps?
I think it's reps, and it's also, you think back on a couple of those plays and they seem very much long ago when you see the score kind of get to where it is and we don't end up scoring on the day. You forget about those plays, early on in the first or second quarter where, all those plays matter for a young quarterback, of very much like seeing the ball go through the net. And
Shut up. Shut the hell up, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Your quarterback, your undrafted rookie quarterback, was doing a pretty solid job. The offense as a whole was doing a pretty solid job on the drive when you got to 3rd and 1 and you called a dumb play call again. You was running the ball. When the receivers caught the ball, they finally started catching, moving the rock, toting the tater. And once again, you always KOC. It's always you, bro. You hear me? No cap. You call a stupid play call, make a dumb fucking decision, bro. You hear me, dog? Heavy. And you ruin the whole momentum, ruin the whole drive every game, every week. You are the most inconsistent play caller. I repeat, the most inconsistent play caller in the world, in the whole entire NFL. The NFL has figured you out as a play caller. You hear me, dog? Heavy. You have regressed as a play caller. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Every motherfucker has figured you the fuck out. Heavy, bro. Period. On top of that, big moments you fold. Big moments you fold. You're reminding me of Kirk Cousins at the head coach position. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Heavy, huh? Yeah. If Kirk Cousins was a head coach, he would be you. He would be like, operate as you. Period. Yo, enough is enough. Even getting tired of this motherfucker talking, bro, at the fucking podium, bro. How much longer for this shit? Come on, dog. No cap. 3 more minutes. Get the fuck up out of here. Get off the podium. Drop the mic. Move out your house and go somewhere else, bro. Get gone. Get gone. Period. Bottom line. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. You understand? Heavy. Fuck out of here, bro. Straight up.
And when you're going to the right guy and maybe it's just a click early, or you get moved off the spot with an NFL kind of pocket, and all those things can have an effect, just like the positive effect of, those plays being thrown and caught and maybe a catch and run, and we get our playmakers involved. And then I thought he made some nice plays too. TJ up the seam and
fuck Adam Thielen, bro. You hear me? Fuck Thielen, bro. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. Tell him eat a dick.
Making some nice check down throws on some play actions where we're trying to be a little bit more explosive today. And he was, we were moving the ball at times without a very consistent run game. We got it going a little bit later on in the game, but it was a tough ask and probably needed just a little bit more all 11, guys doing their job and playing with a little more physicality up front early to try to set the tone for how we wanted to play. And I thought, it took us a little bit too long to get some of those functioning early down plays to just stay efficient and try to, once again, I think we had a few too many 3rd and 10 pluses where whether it's a penalty or if it's a negative run, those are hard. Those are tough for us right now. And, we're not going to just dive into the world of, continuing to just throw the ball over and over again. We're going to try to see if we can manage it with some ball out plays, screen game, or trying to stack some runs.
You don't never manage it. You don't never manage it correctly, KOC. You hear me? You may manage it well for about a quarter and a half max. Then you collapse. Then you fold. Then you have a mental breakdown. You hear me? A mental imbalance, period, dog. Heavy. You're the problem, dog. You're the main culprit. No cap, bro. You hear me? No cap, for real. You know? Heavy, bro, for real. I don't care who tries to confound me on it or confound me about it. You are the weakest link. You are the problem, period. Yes, it's other problems, other factors, but at the end of the day, KOC, you are the main root of the issue. No cap, bro. You hear me? Heavy, yay. Bottom line, straight up, yay.
To get back to manageable if we can.
Is JJ still in concussion?
He is as of right now, but that's we'll see how he does tomorrow. Our goal is he clears and he can have a good week of practice and have an opportunity to play next week.
And the last thing on Adam Thielen,
Yep.
is that a healthy scratch?
Yeah, it was coach. I'd just file it under a coach's decision. Looking at where we were at some other positions around our roster, you're just trying to do what you think is best to win and make sure you've got some depth at some other.
There you go. Shout out Secrets in the building. Shout out Secrets Q100 in the building. This idiot needs to be fired. Stop buying this bull. He's just a poser. Wow, man. Wow, dog. Said it perfectly. He said it perfectly correct. Heavy, dog. You hear me? No cap. You know? One more game around that bitch. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trash, bro. Piss poor, dog. No cap.
There's spots where guys were dealing with some things, and that receiver position's one that has stayed pretty remarkably healthy this year.
How close was Christian Darris being able to go today?
Yeah, I think it was close. It was just a combination of the ankle, some discomfort there, and then just kind of we're still in a world where his knee is something that he's working through every week. I think he's obviously such an important, impactful player to our offense.
Shout out Tinfoil Jones in the building. Shout out Tinfoil Jones in the building, huh? You hear me? Yeah. SKOL VIKES, man. SKOL VIKES. Yeah. KOC and KWESI will go down as the biggest frauds ever perpetrated on an organized sports team in modern history. Oh, man. Tinfoil coming with it, huh? Yeah. Tinfoil coming with it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You hear me? Yeah.
That we're always going to try to get him out there, and CD wants to be out there. He just couldn't quite get there to play today, and having Donovan out as well just starts dipping into some things. Ryan Kelly eventually going out, and we had some guys step in there, and we'll take a look at it this week and hopefully get him back and hopefully get the best five we can to go back home and try to win a game this week.
All right, thanks everyone. Floor back.
Shut your ass up, bro. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Period. Period. Yeah, bro. For real, nigga. And that's what it is, man. Heavy, huh? You hear me? That's what it is, dog. Yeah. He's done. Finito. Get him up out of there. Get him out of there. Him and KWESI can go. Him and KWESI can go. Their personnel coaches can go, right? Yeah. KOC is pure fraud. What is this dude talking about? Mike Zimmer wasn't bad. Zimmer didn't want Cousins, remember? That was the beginning of the end, bro. Heavy. Oh, true. No cap. Zimmer knew who Kirk was. Zimmer knew who Kirk wasn't. We all knew that, right? Heavy, yeah. Zimmer didn't want to Zimmer didn't want to touch Kirk Cousins with a 10-foot pole. He didn't want him in the building. Who wanted him? Rick Spielman, bitch ass. Rick Spielman, huh? You hear me? Yeah. You know? Shit. Mike Zimmer knew that Kirk Cousins wasn't a damn winner. You know? Heavy, man. Yeah. Period, point blank. Yeah. Yeah, man. We know what it is. Shout out Andre Sutton in the building. Shout out Andre Sutton in the building. We know exactly what it is, bro. No cap. Mike Zimmer did not want Kirk. Kirk was pussy. They overpaid Kirk. They overpaid Kevin O'Connell, and they're gonna continue to overpay Kevin O'Connell. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. It's amazing how many stupid fans fall for this BS every time, man. Every time, secrets, you know, every time, man. Every damn time. You hear me? Yeah. Bottom line, bro. Now we're gonna get to Brian Flores. Got to talk about Brian Flores, etc. You know what I mean? Heavy. But before that, I'm gonna give a little intermission. Give me a few seconds, right quick. Play this little interview for y'all, these little player shit, and I'll be back, bro, in a minute. Yeah. What the hell Max Brosmer gotta say, man? What the hell do Brosmer gotta say? You hear me, dog? Yeah. Shut your ass up.
Tough day today.
Hear me?
It was it's NFL, man. It's tough, and I thought give credit to Seattle's defense, and got some great playmakers over there, a great scheme. I thought they had a great plan for us, and we didn't make the plays where we should have, and I thought our defense did a good job of holding us in the game for the majority of the game there, and we didn't capitalize on the moments we should have, and it's tough to go and try and win games, and we can't keep the ball in our hands, and ultimately I take credit for that, and we got to be better. So, questions?
Next, can you take us through the pick six and what happened on that play from your perspective?
Yeah, it's tough. I love play call. I thought, he put us in the best situation to let our playmakers make plays. And ultimately the defense sniffed it out. They did a good job of getting to me quick. And, ultimately the 10 or 12 yards that, it's fourth one, right? And it's either make a play or eat it. And they get, the 12 yards that I give up on the run back, they have to get back on offense, right? If I threw the ball out, and they'd start 12 yards back from where the ball was. And ultimately I made a bad decision with the football. And it cost us heavy. And early in a game like that, when you're giving energy to the other team like that, it's tough, and we got to do a better job, me specifically, of keeping the ball in our hands.
As you're rolling out there, what are your options in theory in terms of who you're going to
Yeah, typical boot play. You have, your flat, your over, and, your high component of your boot play. And that's typical for most of your boots and nakeds. And they did a good job covering it. But again, that's my responsibility to take care of the football, and not my responsibility to try to make something happen when it's not there. And, I got to do a better job keeping the ball in our hands and getting ready for the next drive.
Just from a speed of the game perspective, did you feel like you were going through your reads on time too fast? How did you feel?
Yeah. I think, I'll go back and watch the film a little bit, and I feel like I was maybe half a click fast to the reads. And, I feel like that's feeling the flow of the game, feeling the flow of the pocket, feeling the flow of conceptually what's happening down the field. And, I got to a couple routes too quickly today, and we could have had some bigger hits on those completions, but, throwing the ball, half a second too early sometimes. And sometimes you can make those throws if you anticipate well. And, but there's a very small gap where if you throw it too early, it's not going to be, there's no chance to complete it. But, that's a learning moment for me, and something that I'll continue to grow on from there and use it as experience for the next time.
Max, on the pick six, it looked like CJ's coming in front of you there. Is that just a play fake, or did you have an option to hand off there?
No handoff. No, it's typical. It's called power pass in the NFL. You're full slide, cut the end, and go. But again, it was a tough play, and it happens, and you have.
Exactly, Secrets 100. Exactly, Secrets 100. My point exactly. Damn fall guy, bro. You hear me? No cap. The damn fall guy, like always, just like JJ McCarthy, right, was the fall guy. You hear me? No cap, bro. For real. You hit it on the head with a damn hammer. For real, bro. Straight up. You hear me? Straight up. You hear me? Heavy, bro. No cap. Fall guy. Exactly. Period. They always ask the quarterbacks the tough questions, right? Why they do this? Boom. Why they do that? Boom, huh? Heavy, man. Yay. But they never ask the tough questions to KOC. Why he called this play, huh? Boom. You hear me? Why he do this? Why he do that? Why not do this in this situation? Correct? Every damn time. point blank, period. It's like they love to protect this motherfucker. You hear me? Heavy. You know, that's all they do. Every week, baby. Every week. You know? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Enough of that, though. Yeah, man. We're going to get to Brian Flores next part of the segment, next part of the live. Now, as you know, I've been saying, I'm going to continue to say, right? Hire Brian Flores as your head coach. You know, heavy, bro. Yeah. How long has Brian Flores been here? What, 2 years? Is this year 3? I believe this is year 3 for him, correct? Heavy. Someone let me know if you know officially how long he's been the D coordinator for the Vikings, right? Is this year 2 or year 3? I think it may be year 2, correct? Heavy. So is this Brian Flores' 3rd year or 2nd year? Whatever the case may be, how he has turned this defense around, how he has transformed this defense, dog. You hear me, dog? Heavy. To the point where it's the strong point of the team. For every year since he's been here, right? The defense has been the strong point of the team, correct? I don't care what nobody's talking about. And you take and you see and you watch and you observed, even with the lack of personnel at certain positions on the field, some way, somehow, Brian Flores can still put his players in the best position to win. Make average players look good, right? Make good players look great, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The fact how this defense plays physical, even still missing some pieces in the trenches, you know, with a lack of personnel, heavy. With certain players not playing up or living up to certain expectations, right, dog? Correct. And the way he took this and transformed this defense in a very short time span, man, for real. This secondary has been horrible this year. The weakest point of the defense this year. Hands down, man down, right? Heavy. No way around it. But still, this defense performs at a high level. The only thing they haven't done is forced takeaways, for forced turnovers. And that's been a big problem as well, correct? Heavy. Had some interception opportunities, chances to recover fumbles. Boom. They just haven't been a great takeaway defense this year. Heavy, period. Now you can blame the secondary, blame the lack of coverage, skill abilities in the secondary, right? Blame whatever. But Brian Flores, one thing you cannot deny is his greatness at being a defensive coordinator. And at this point, instead of going outsourcing the head coach, I want to see him be hired as the head coach for this football team. I'm very interested in seeing what he can do with the whole team, period, bro, for real. As far as hiring his staff, hiring his scouting team, etc., bro. You hear me? Heavy. You know? Building a relationship, developing players, right? Identifying his own players, right? Creating his own roster, you know? Players he wants to fit his personnel, his scheme, etc. Yeah. A lot of these players he's been given is because of KWESI. It's because of KWESI, and he hasn't, the best players on the market haven't even been available for real. Yeah. You know? It is what it is, dog. You hear me? But I would love to see Brian Flores, how he handles this team, full spectrum, handling, observing the offense, defense, coaching staff, etc. You know, the way his defense plays for him, the way his defense believes in him, heavy. Has he made mistakes? Hell yeah. Can he do better? Hell yeah. But him, his greatness in developing players, putting players who are so-called washed up, getting some out of them, getting something out of them, period. Right? Giving them so-called a rebirth. Now, some dudes are just trash ass, dog, and ain't no changing them, ain't no helping them, no cap. They are who they are, and guess what? It always comes out, period. But at the end of the day, how he has transformed this defense, hell yeah. Bitch, yeah. I would like to see him as the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. Powerful. You know? Yeah. And I stand on that 10 toes down. You hear me? You compare the seasons. You compare the defense to the offense. Which one is progressing? I don't want to hear about injuries, lack of personnel, lack of talent. Brian Flores has been dealing with that since he's been here, right, dog? Correct? You hear me? Yeah. Since he's been in the building, he's been dealing with that all year, every year. You know, KOC, once again, has yet to coach a full 4 quarters of football. A full 4 quarters of football, right? Yeah. So what we really talking about here around yonder? What's really going on here? Once again, goes back to the WILFS. Will they drop their nuts? Will they will they put their foot down and stand up and stand tall and make a real abrupt change, abrupt move? Huh? Even if it shakes shit up. But as far as Brian Flores, I want to see what he can do with this whole team. Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. Heavy. KOC want to stick around? All right, boom, bet. Put his ass to coach the QBs. Yeah, you coaching the QB position now, strictly, quickly and swiftly. You're here to develop QBs and coach up QBs, period. No play calling, no managing, nothing. He can't rock and roll with it. Get him up out of there. No cap. Heavy. Shout out Fighting Irish in the building. KOC equals KFC. That boy wild, ain't he? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Heavy, bro. For real. Fighting Irish Viking says, great show. Much appreciated, big dog. Once again, he says, great show. Much appreciated, dog. For real. No cap. Shout out Fighting Irish in the building. Damn KOC, man. For real? So yes, I'm ready for B-Flow to run it. I'm ready for B-Flow to run it, period. Heavy. You know? Yeah. For him to be in charge of developing a whole defense, a whole offense. I feel like his team will have a certain type of energy, certain type of demeanor, certain type of physicality, period. Yeah. You know? How can you lose a team 4 years in and not be fired? And not be fired, period. Heavy. You know? How can you build this roster as a GM 4 years in and not be fired? Heavy, period, dog. You hear me? What? Let them stick around to ruin these next draft picks? Same scouting room? Huh? Yeah, bro. Same bum-ass scouting staff. You hear me? Heavy. Punk chumps. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Who really know nothing about football, nothing about identifying a great player. Yeah, man. Flores can add the toughness this franchise so desperately needs. Point blank, period, man. Straight up. Toughness, aggression, physicality, heavy, all that. You know, all of the above. Shout out Aiden Chris in the building. Kevin OC is only good with vet quarterbacks. That's what I said earlier. Shout out Aid Chris in the building once again. That's exactly what I said earlier, bro. You hear me? Straight up. That's what somebody else said as well. You hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Starting to seem like he may only be good with semi-developing or elevating the games of veteran players who have experience, but building from the ground up? Nah, no. May not be too good at doing that. Point blank, period. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. Bitch, yeah. You hear me? Yeah. You know? Yeah, man. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah. Carson Wentz, the vet, was our best QB this year, better than JJ McCarthy and Max B. You hear me? You might have a point. Might have a point. Yeah. Uh-huh. I ain't gonna say better than McCarthy, but yeah, Max B. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I think the Vikings will respond to Flores like the Fighting Irish responded to Marcus Freeman. Oh yeah. I feel like it would be a great addition to this Vikings team. This is what the Vikings need to really shake things up. Hire Brian Flores heavy. Hire Brian Flores for real, quickly and swiftly. Period. You know, yeah. We've seen what he can do for 2-3 years. Huh? We've seen how quickly he can turn it around. Build up a championship caliber defense, or at least a playoff caliber defense, right? Correct? Yeah. Uh-huh. Heavy. So yes, I want to see him at that head coach position. Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally different mentality, seems like. Period. Shout out Todd Morton in the building. Shout out Todd Morton in the building, huh? Yeah. KOC, a guy who wasn't good in college and couldn't play in the pros, telling the guy things he needs to fix after he completed 72% in college and won a natty equals joke. Oh, man, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Oh, man. Mm. Oh, man. Oh, man, huh? Yeah. So if we knew that we should have kept Sam Darnold, I wanted Sam Darnold going after Lions and Rams game. But looking at it now, Sam Darnold at least took us to the playoffs. You hear me? For real. You hear me, huh? Yeah. You know? Ain't no telling what would have happened, man, this year, you know, even with Sam Darnold, right? You hear me, dog? No cap. Straight up. Yeah. You know? With that O-line performance, with KOC's play calling this year, man, could have been the same outcome. For real, bro. For real. Well, you know, yeah. Notre Dame be having an easy ass schedule though as well too though. You hear me, dog? Heavy, bro. No cap for real, huh? Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the whole Brian Flores. I say you break everything, shake everything up, and you hire Brian Flores as your head coach, as the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. Period. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And I pretty much been talking about the WILFS all live, but we're really gonna see how great or how ungreat the WILFs want to be. Does winning matter to them? Does being great matter to them? Or are they cool with just simply being mediocre year in, year out, not being a playoff team for real, but maybe making the playoffs a year here, a year there, correct, huh? Heavy, man, for real. Yeah. Being cool with being average, mediocre. If they're not, they will make a move right now, especially what they've seen in the past from keeping coaches too long, right? Keeping GMs in the damn building for too long. You hear me? Heavy. No cap, bro. Straight up. Yeah. Hands down, man down. How much of a shakeup will they create? I don't care who gets mad, fans, coaches, whoever. How they feel, whoever. Fuck them. Yeah. Will they make the right maneuvers moving forward for their team, for their organization, or are they cool with having incompetent coaches, incompetent GM when it comes to drafting, if you want to say? You hear me, huh? Yeah. Period. I don't expect them to do shit. Heavy. Knowing the WILFs, understanding them, I expect them to do the same thing, man. Oh, yeah. Overpay players, keep coaches for too long, keep players for too long, etc. Man. Boom. Huh? Yeah. What more could you or should you expect? But if they really want to win, if they really have learned from their mistakes, huh? And they care about the future of this team, you hear me? They will fire KWESI and KOC at the same damn time. Point blank, period. Huh? Yeah. Period, man. Yeah. But the WILFs, they're the WILFs, you know? Period. Mm. Here we go. Here we go. Good shit, Todd. Good shit, Todd. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Real good shit, bro. No cap. For real. Huh? One more again, bitch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Said Jim Harbaugh never had a problem with JJ McCarthy's mechanics. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. But you know the NFL and college is a different animal, you know? So you got to tread carefully with that one as well. But like I say, if KOC is who they say we say he is, the quarterback whisperer, huh? He should be able to help develop McCarthy quickly and swiftly. You hear me, huh? Especially since he saw something in him to make the Vikings want to trade up to draft him and pick number 10. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. Minnesota needs a championship mindset. Brian Flores is a champion. Yeah, man. That just shows you, right? Just because a certain coach wins a Super Bowl, right? Comes from a certain pedigree or been around certain organizations, winning organizations, that doesn't mean he has or had that right, the right or the same mentality as those coaches or those players, etc. Huh? You hear me, dog? Yeah, heavy. You know, he might need to be around those guys or certain coaches or certain players to look great or even be great. You hear me, dog? No cap. Which makes more sense now, huh? While KOC didn't even call plays as the OC for the Rams, right? Heavy, yeah. So Sean McVay, he was really just under the Sean McVay tree. So when it came time to get a job, he can be unproven, not have done jack shit as a head coach or as an offensive coordinator, huh? Pretty much just set up there around yonder with the Rams and collected a ring from his head coach and his offense and his damn defense, period. But he really didn't do nothing that was great. He really wasn't spectacular, huh? Now looking back on it, KLC was never spectacular, huh? You hear me, huh? Yeah. Heavy, man. For real. Yeah. All he did was go up there and talk kindly and talk sweet, you know, and go up there and fool the WILFs, promise this, promise that. Yeah. Like he running for motherfucking president. Yeah. You know how them presidents do, all of them, not just Trump, all of them, anyone who has ever ran or sat in a damn chair. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. The only one who ever stood up and who was legit was JFK, and they blew his brains out broad day. Yeah. That's for a different topic, a different time. But yeah, man, all KOC had to do was run right up there, round yonder, dog, talk nice, talk polite in front of the WILFs. Promise to be a little fucking bitch. You hear me, dog? Heavy. That's all KWESI had to do. Talk polite, speak proper, speak correctly, use certain words, promise this and promise that, and tell a bunch of damn lies. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Oh, yeah. Oh, be clean cut, this and that. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Talking a whole bunch of bull shit. They all full of shit. Ain't done a damn thing. You hear me? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Talking about coach of the year, coach of the damn year. Are you kidding me, baby? Are you kidding me, baby? Huh? Yeah. Fuck all that, Jack. Smooth criminal, man. Smooth criminal, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh man. Shout out Music by the Brain. See, I told you it would get better. You woke up this morning. Big facts, definitely a true blessing. Definitely a true blessing, right, man? Every day of life, you hear me? No cap, yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Praise God. Has the Vikings ever won a Super Bowl? Hail to the Gnaw, Music by the Brain. Hail to the Gnaw, Music by the Brain, huh? Yeah, bruh. You hear me? For real. That's the whole thing. They talking about making history, the ultimate goal. Well, what the hell is the ultimate goal? Period. Chase one. Anyone see Adam is retiring? Well, and he should retire. He should have been retired. He can't do nothing. He can't contribute. He know what time it is. Get gone. Huh? Yeah. Now he no longer catching the ball. He already can't get open. Where for jack shit. He running in mud, running in quicksand. It's over for him, dog. It's over with. Period. You hear me? Straight up, no cap. It is what it is. Heavy. No, fuck all that. Protect KWESI for what? I don't give a damn if he black, white, Asian, Caucasian, whatever, my nigga. You hear me, dog? Heavy. I don't care if he Indian, green, blue, or motherfucking purple. You hear me, dog? Heavy. No cap. If he ain't getting the job done, guess what? He ain't getting the job done. Get him up out of there for real. Kick rocks, bro. You hear me? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Fuck going on round here, huh? Smooth criminal is a good one. I'm telling you, Aaron Lee, they smooth criminals, man. Smooth criminals, man. Real smooth jive turkeys, Jack. Smooth jive turkeys, Jack. You hear me, man? Hey, give me a pound, man. Say, man. Give me one on the front and back side, baby. Huh? Smooth, Jack. You hear me? Whoa, he a cool fool. He a cool motherfucking fool. You know, man. Come on now. Yeah. Huh? You hear me, man? We know what's up. Yeah. I say bring in Colin Kaepernick is just sitting there waiting. Oh, he ain't ready, bro. Colin Kaepernick ain't threw a football in what, 5 years? You already know they ain't gonna let him in the league. They ain't gonna let Colin Kaepernick back in the league. You know what it is, bro, for real. You hear me? Yeah. Trade up and draft Alabama quarterback. Ty Simpson, oh yeah, roll tide full of pride, SKOL tide, but I need to wait a little more about Ty Simpson before I say the Vikings trade up and do this and that for him. I need to see how he performs versus Georgia and moving forward in the playoffs. I need to see how he performs under pressure even more, dog. You hear me? Heavy, no cap. Now, versus Auburn, he showed that real dog in him. He showed he wasn't no scary ass bitch. But at the end of the day, I need to see more when he's facing pressure, when he's under pressure, and in big game, big night, bright prime time moments. Period. Not that I'm not saying that he hasn't showed up, that he's not ready, but I just want to see more, bro. You hear me? No cap. Period. Yeah. Huh? Heavy. But that may damn well very well be an option. Shout out Music by the Brain in the building. You hear me, dog? Heavy. But at the end of the day, huh? I still need to see more from Ty Simpson. Yeah. Arch Manning, a good pick for us, yes or no? Arch Manning, I believe Arch Manning has one more year to play for Texas. I believe Arch Manning is a sophomore, correct? So he won't be in the draft this season. He'll be in the draft next season for sure. So he's really irrelevant right now as far as draft talk, QB talk, et cetera, et cetera. Boom. And I'm not just ready to give up on JJ McCarthy, period. Now, if the Vikings think they need to bring somebody in to compete with him, to battle with him, to challenge him, well, let it be what it is. But at the end of the day, point blank period, huh? You hear me? I'm not ready to say JJ McCarthy is a bust. Yeah, bro, for real. I like Cade Klubenik. I know he underwhelmed in college, but he has skills. Cade Klubenik, gotta look him up. You hear me? Might look him up a little later or something when I get off this bitch. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. What we got next here, man? You know? Yeah, man. Talked about the WILFS, the O-line. I don't even need to talk about the O-line no more, dog. For real, right? We know the O-line is piss poor. The O-line has been a problem for years. Once again, it came back to bite the Vikings in the ass. You know, maybe not the starting five, but when your starting five can't be available, somebody always out, somebody always injured, you got to rely on your depth chart. And KWESI did a horrible job of putting together this O-line depth chart across the board. Every backup is trash ass from the center, from the guard, subtract Brandell from that, from the tackles, etc. Your depth chart has been ass trash. You know, more of a reason for KWESI to go. Period. Boom. O-line once again. On top of bad coaching from KOC, bad play calling from KOC. So who is really to blame? KWESI, once again. How many years has this O-line shit been a problem? Huh? Pass protection been a problem? You hear me, huh? Heavy. Yeah. Maybe you need to look at your position coaches. Garrett Bradbury goes to the Patriots. They're 10-2. You know? Ed Ingram goes to the Texans, is a starter, and by PFF, got him ranked one of the best, guards in the NFL this year? Heavy, no cap. Yeah. So is it personnel or is it lack of coaching? You hear me, dog? Is it the position coaches who can't really develop these players? The coaching staff as a whole, dog? Huh? You hear me, dog? Who can't really develop these players here? Heavy? Huh? You know? What really is it? Period, bro. No cap. But this O-line was trash again. Spent all that money with the Colts. Fries, come here. Oh, Fries gonna be good. Fries gonna be good. They solidified the line. Oh, Ryan Kelly. Oh, come here. Boom. Ryan Kelly ready. Ryan Kelly ready. No wonder the Colts gave they bitch ass up. They knew what they had. Now you look at the Colts offensive line, huh? You hear me? Look at the Colts. Look at how the Colts tote that tater and run that rock. Shit. They knew who they had at the backup positions. They knew who they had coming in, bro. So it was easy for them to let go of Will Fries, to let go of Ryan Kelly, concussion prone, fucking every week Ryan Kelly. Period. Yeah. They knew what the hell they was giving up and what players they was replacing them with. Guess what? Young, tougher, stronger, bigger players, bro. You hear me? No cap. If not younger, just overall better. Period. That's how you build your trenches. That's how you build your depth chart. Huh? Yeah. That's what allows you to make certain trades, starting in the draft, building your personnel, developing your personnel, right? Heavy. Not depending on free agency acquirements every year, you know, to pan out, to be great, to be superstars. Heavy, especially older players who have maybe reached their prime or no longer in their prime. You look at Allen and Hargrave, you know, they weren't bad pickups, but we thought they was going to be juggernauts, top of the top, best of the best. Right? Now the defense still performing well, but we expected more from those so-called juggernauts. And you signed them for what? Multiple years, dog? You hear me? No cap. Now you still left to address certain interior line positions in the draft, correct? Good thing is they got a lot of draft picks this year. But do you trust KWESI with picking them bitches? Hell to the no. Hell no, homie. Huh? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. Period. Ain't trusting KWESI to draft correctly. How many picks the Vikings got? 10? Huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. And you telling me the WILFS gonna sit back and let him fuck up all 10 draft picks, huh? You hear me, baby? Yeah. Take the chance, take the risk. of letting this scouting team, what we've seen for 4 years, have control of this draft? Huh? You know? Hell to the no, period. Bottom line, bruh. For real, dog. No cap. You hear me? KWESI leave, KOC leave, right behind him or in whatever order. I don't care. I do not care. Huh? You hear me? Yeah. Period. These motherfuckers making millions, damn near billions, huh? You hear me? Just to ruin this motherfucking franchise, dog. For real. You know? Yeah. Look at Princess. Look at the whore. Princess Kate back in the building. I repeat, look at the racist whore. Princess Kate back in the building. Say how you feel. Yeah, baby. Say how you feel. Let it be real. I know you Minnesota Vikings fans exist, huh? You hear me? Huh? I know you're out there. Huh? Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. I know you got hate in your heart, huh? Princess Kate, you're not the only one. It's probably a lot more like you. Thousands or more just like you who feel the same way you do. You hear me, boo-boo? Shit. Come on screen. Be a woman and be a real bitch, you whore. And come say it on the platform. Show your face, you whore. Huh? You hear me? Heavy. Come show your face. Scary ass whore. You know? Yeah. Sammy Arnold was the man. Was he the man? The verdict is still out on him. Now, I know he's having a successful season with the Seahawks, but let's not forget he's had a great defense to rely upon and lean on. You hear me? Heavy. And the Vikings did a pretty damn good job on Sam. Sam Darnold didn't really do shit versus the Vikings defense, if we're being honest, if we're being real cool. The Vikings defense really shut that Seattle high-powered offense down, you know, if we're being honest, until the domino effect began, until they just got tired and couldn't take it no more and stopped fully believing. I mean, damn, they've been on the field a whole season. Literally, they've been on the field a whole damn season. You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap. But the defense rattled Sam Darnold, had him fucking up, throwing bad throws, forced a fumble, which the offense didn't capitalize on, nor do they ever capitalize on, right? Correct. They didn't do shit. They never do shit, period. Yeah, so let's not sit here and talk about Sam Darnold is just like that, you know? The verdict is still out on him. I want to see him in a big playoff game, first round, second round, whatever, boom, and see if he folds like he always does. You know, if the offense scores or if KOC ties the game there, takes the 3 points, who knows how that game would have gone? You know, you hear me? Yeah. But once again, one bad play call, one bad play changes the whole outcome of the game most times. You hear me, dog? Yeah, no cap. One game-changing moment, period. And that's what happened yesterday. Domino effect. I repeat, a domino effect. And for the Vikings, it was in a negative way. Huh? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, dog, for real. Ooh, man. It's not a good QB class this year. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. Aaron Jones injury prone as well, man. Soft as times, man. You hear me? Yeah. It is what it is, dog. It is what it is for real. You know what it is, man. Fumble prone, all that. Finna get ready to get up out of here, dog. But last but not least, Justin Jefferson, huh? Justin Jefferson, yeah. Is Justin Jefferson done? Is he fed up? Had a down season this year. Is he fed up? You pretty much seen him give up on the sideline. Seemed like the whole team has given up. So the big question is, will Justin Jefferson remain? Will he want to remain a Viking? Or will he request a trade? Now, if he requests a trade, could you blame him? Of course, that's not the move you want him to make, you know? especially how he expresses so much, how he loves being a Viking, how he wants to make history with the Vikings, right, dog, et cetera, et cetera. But it's a possibility that you could see him requesting for a trade. Now, would it make sense? Do I think it realistically will happen? You hear me? Period. No. He just got paid. He just got paid Guapino. Do I think he will give the Vikings one more year to get it right? Heavy? Yeah. I really do. But I don't think like if he came out, if news came out and said, hey, all right, boom, Justin Jefferson requests the trade, I wouldn't be shocked nor surprised, you know? Heavy. I mean, the man looks like he's given up, like he's out of it. Now, is that an excuse to give up on your team? Hell to the no. Heavy. Him being a captain, him being a leader. You want to see him carry himself in a different way, but shit, the man's frustrated. The man's mad. Season is over in November. Period. You're pretty much playing for nothing. Now you can say you're playing for pride, playing to not quit, never fold, never give up, never surrender. All right, boom, check it. I dig it. Yeah, I dig it, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you expected more. The players expected more. Fans expected more, etc. You know, this should have been a playoff team. The season is officially a fucking failure. So you expect Justin Jefferson not to be mad, dog, not to be pissed off, dog. You hear me? No cap. You know, what the hell did you expect from him? So that's a big question going into the offseason, etc. Heavy. Will Justin Jefferson want to remain? Does he believe in this organization? Does he believe in his head coach? Yeah. We know it looks good from the outside looking in, but is it a rift between him and KOC? Is he pissed off at KOC, dog? You hear me? No one will know, only them and God, right? Heavy. Point blank, period. Who knows what's going on the inside? It was a lot of shit going on, a lot of turmoil in the building. Mike Zimmer and Rick Spielman last year, correct? Heavy. Yeah, bro. It was a lot of friction between the players and coaching staff, etc. So who knows what the hell is really going down around yonder behind them walls in Egan. But at the end of the day, point blank, period, Jettas wants to win. You know, Jettas wants to win. And believe you me, you hear me? Heavy. It's going to come a point in time, if this same bullshit continues to happen, bro, he's going to want to get up out of there heavy, early. Straight up, no cap, yay. Bottom line, for real. You know? So we're going to see, bro. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the live. Any more questions and comments, let me know. Huh? JJ is a play action rollout bootleg QB. KOC doesn't play to JJ's skills at all. Not at all. At all. Not at all. You hear me? Heavy. Nah, switching the side. I'm going to stick with the Vikings no matter what until I die. Respect Aaron Lee. Respect Aaron Lee for real, dog. No cap. Respect to Aaron Lee for the real shit in the building. Respect to Aaron Lee for the real shit in the building. Fuck. Yeah. One more again. You hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw, motherfucker. Hey, you gotta keep shooting, right? You know, if they want to bring competition in for McCarthy, hey, you gotta keep shooting, correct? Heavy, yeah. If they really don't believe in McCarthy, then yeah, boom, you draft a quarterback, period. Keep hitting, keep swinging, keep hitting, keep swinging. You hear me, dog? Heavy, yeah. But at the same time, you better get KOC up out of there, KWESI up out of there around yonder. You hear me, dog? You dig me? You get my drift? No cap, straight up. As long as the check clears, he'll still be there. You're probably right, Jay Lee. You're absolutely right, Jay Lee. They're going to milk it till it's dry. They're going to milk it till it's dry. And it's easy to do. It's easy, very easy to do and get away with when the WILFs are your owners, when the WILFs are the owners of the squad, you know, and the WILFs love being bamboozled, manipulated, whatever you want to call it, by fake ass players, fake ass coaches, etc., etc., etc. And when the WILFs are soft and starting to seem like they just care about the asses in the seats, dog, and selling merch and selling beers and food on game day, you hear me? No cap. Oh, they'll be cool with continuing to be average and mediocre as long as they bitch ass get paid, as long as they bitch ass continues to write the checks. You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap. And they know a high percentage of Minnesota Vikings fans don't give a damn if their team is good, for real. Don't give a damn if the Vikings never win a Super Bowl or not, for real, huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah. You know, they know they'll continue to put their punk asses in the seats and be cool with complacency, period, point blank. Yeah, bro. Yeah, for real. You know? And they gave us a Christmas game because of performing as a team last season, just to realize now that that this team don't worth. Got to get the grammar errors right, Aaron Lee. You hear me, dog, huh? Heavy, bro. You hear me? Heavy, huh? Yeah. Got to get the spelling and spell check going and the commas, periods, etc., huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah. No disrespect. I'm just being real here, dog. Yeah. You know, period. Let's get the grammar, let's get the grammatical errors corrected. You hear me? On a consistent basis, Yeah. Huh? Heavy. You know? You want me to read some shit? Get the grammatical errors corrected and fixed quickly and swiftly. You hear me, Aaron Lee? No disrespect once again, homie, but we got to nip that in the bud. Not you, you're not the only one, but everybody else who want to leave a comment, who want to write up in the chat. If you can't fix your grammatical errors, you know, if you can't use a comma, a period, etc., to end the sentence, you know, if you don't want to use spell check, you hear me? Type in smaller messages, yeah. Or bring your ass up here and talk. Yeah, period. Shout out my boy Aaron Lee. He said some good shit today, but we got to fix these missed commas, missed periods, etc., homie. Heavy, you hear me, huh? Yeah. No cap. But yes, we got a game on Christmas Day. You know, we got a lot of primetime games this year, and the Vikings way, they blew it. A lot of primetime games this year, right? And they blew it, period. Big SKOL, man, you should have seen them at the draft in Nashville. They showed me no love. So yeah, I seen them racist Vikings fans trip me out, homie. Hey, I believe it, Andre. Bro. Huh? You hear me? Heavy. Yeah. You know what's going on in their mind? Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga, run. Huh? You hear me? Yeah. They don't care about Justin Jefferson. They don't care about Jordan Addison, for real, homie. You hear me, dog? Straight up, no cap. That's why you had them same ones calling him a criminal, saying lock him up, calling him a crook, suspending more games, suspend him indefinitely, dog. You hear me? No cap. We know what's going on. Bro. You read the energy. I read the energy. Huh? Yeah, baby. You hear me? Yeah. You know? Yeah. We know what's going on around yonder. Yeah, man. For real. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and some of the black folks in the Minnesota Vikings media and content creators, they pull nuts. Yeah, they pull the nuts of those fans and those content creators. You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap. They right there trying to kiss their ass, pull their nuts for a view, for a clout, huh? For the guapino, huh? For the federale, linguini, machismo, huh? They right there with them, just as worse as the racist white motherfuckers. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Them bootlicking Sambo ass niggas right there with them. You hear me? No cap. Every time, every day. Huh? Straight up, bro. We know what's really going on. You hear me? Heavy. But I'm not surprised at all, Andre Sutton. You know? Yeah. Know exactly how they operate. Yeah. It's a lot of Minnesota Vikings fans around yonder with hate in their heart. Oh, yeah. Bitch, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out Uzi in the building. Shout out Uzi in the building. You hear me? What up, EJ? Can't believe we couldn't score any damn points yesterday. Man, you know what it is, Uzi? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You hear me? That's what KOC do for you. That's what KOC do for you. Shout out Uzi in the building. The WILFS are not even Minnesota Vikings fans. Come on, Fighting Irish. You dig me? You get my drift? You dig me? You get my drift, huh? You hear me, dog? You feel where I'm coming from? You feel me? Don't them motherfuckers be in New York most of the season anyway? Don't they be in New Jersey somewhere all damn season, all year long? So what we really talking about here? Bro, best Viking show ever. Man, shout out Fighting Irish Vikings in the building. He said, bro, best Viking show ever. I much appreciate you, big dog. You hear me? Heavy. Much love, big dog. You hear me? Heavy, bro. For real. No cap. What a train that round this bitch. Yeah, get it going. Get it going. Shout out Fighting Irish in the building, baby. Fighting Irish. What this bitch say? Fighting Irish Vikings, man. Much appreciated to your big dog. You hear me, huh? One more again out this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, baby, let's get it, bro. You hear me? Yeah. What going on around here? The real question to make is if we even going to score a single touchdown pass this year, and I be for real. Hey man, that's a big question. That's a big question, Aaron Lee. You hear me, dog? Yeah. You know? Big question, bro. Will they score a damn another touchdown this year? Is the big question, baby. You hear me? Yeah. All that. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. But that's it for the show, bro. That's it for the live. I'm finna get up out of here. Yeah, you know. You hear me? You see what it is. You know what it is. Period, man. Hold on. What up? I feel we should go get Shadur Sanders, counter our loss with McCarthy, and bring in a veteran like Winston, Mac Jones, or Kyler Murray or something. Well, shout out, let me Smith in the building. But I don't feel we should go get Shadur Sanders. You hear me, dog? Now, if they want to go get any quarterback, no matter who it is, to bring someone in and compete and battle with JJ McCarthy, I'm cool with it. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with putting some pressure on the dude. Heavy, dog. No cap. You hear me? But I ain't finna sit here and say he's a bust once again. You know? He needs work. He needs development. Shit. His coach needs work. His O-line needs better O-line play. You hear me? Period. Now, if the Vikings want to go get a veteran, bring a veteran in, I'm cool with it. I'm all for. But let's really address the elephant in the room, the root cause of the problem. No cap, bro. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Once again, bro, big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. Shout out all my big dogs, my subscribers, my supporters who came up in here today and rocked and rolled with me, lock in with me. You hear me? Yeah, man. Straight up. You know, much appreciated. Believe that. Fire KOC and KWESI, cheerleaders and water boys too. Oh, damn. Talk to him, Uzi, huh? Yeah. Get real with him, Uzi, huh? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Yeah. Be real around this bitch. You know? Hey. You know what it is, bro. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw. Forever. Yeah. For real, bro. Yeah. Viking Jerome 2438. Shout out Viking Jerome in the building. SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw. Hey, man. Forever, bro. Huh? You hear me? Forever, baby. You hear me? Yeah. Period, huh? Yeah. You talking about fuck going on around here? Big SKOL here, you know, the biggest. Yay! SKOL Vikes. For real. Oh, yeah, guess what? We run the north. Yay. Believe that.